Step right in, don't miss the show. Big Fat Rick is ready to go. Big Fat Rick, Big Fat Rick, come on in for the slickest trick. Big Fat Rick, Big Fat Rick, tune it now, he's your midnight pick. Big Fat Rick, Big Fat Rick, stay tuned now for the Big Fat Rick Show.
We're gonna need a bigger table.
You know Big Fat Rick's always hungry. And when it's time to eat, it's time to eat. So why don't you join me while I have a little breakfast, and let's see what's on the menu for today. So what do we have here? This looks good. I think I'll have 2 of these. Ruger, you talking like a king, but your crown don't exist. And Wisco, you's a bitch. Sit down when you piss, beat you down in this bitch. Been around in this bitch, I'm in your town with a switch. With a pound, I'ma flip. When I'm down in a fifth, I'm just clowning and shit. Leave them ground in the bitch. Figure out where you fit. In the house with the kids. It's over for these roaches. Ferocious with the focus. Atrocious with the vocals. Coasting through local. Blowing blue purple. 2 shots to murder. Spin the block circle. Let your manager Jay tell it. Y'all really big shots. But your last 2 shows? Listen, little homie. Cause you don't wanna get shot. You and Wisco dirty. Do a little flip flop. Make it a trio. With Davenport on his cock. 2 minutes apiece. Wisco timing it on his wristwatch. Big Fat Rick, bitch, indeed he's smelly. Eating cheesesteak crumbs off my greasy belly. A cheesy medley. I squeeze with the deadly. They bleeding heavy. I'm eating breakfast back at Denny's. Wait, can I get some more syrup? I'm eating breakfast back at Denny's. And let me get another order of hash browns. Oh, and let me get some butter too. Thank you. The red beam on the top of the Glock, now that's a nightlight. Brought a gun to a knife fight, Tupac, Thug Life. Meta, you get done right. Sneezed on cause I'm type. Every verse I need a new mic. He got a purse, his pants too tight. Sick of these fucking phonies. I like my hoagies, pepperoni. Fat Jedi from Philly. Obi-Wan, she blow me. Kill these haters slowly, so pay me what you owe me. Big Fat Rick smelling like gravy and bologna. The heat to the coke in the jar, let it rock up. You looking like food, Enzo, don't get locked up. I'm everywhere you pop up, there's no way you can stop us. No way out, I stomp you, you're dealing with a monster. Killing these imposters, got a ball filled with pasta. Triple R with a motherfucking golden roster. It's over, call the doctors, that I told you that I pop you. These active motherfuckers at the podium holding Oscars. Is it the end? I think I hear a fat bitch blowing opera. There's nowhere to go, I got you. Lower than a hole, that's that, bro. No cap, though. Who Big Fat Rick? He's just an asshole with a fucking mask, bro. And I'm after the cash flow. Check, please. Yeah, what's going on? Welcome to the Big Fat Rick Show. I guess Lisa's tuning in a little bit late and she's yelling at me for not playing an intro that actually played. So I don't know what she's talking about, yelling at me from the side. If you didn't watch the beginning of the show, then how you gonna yell? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. See, y'all, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Of course I played the intro. Okay, so let me get back to work now, all right, after being heckled in my own house. How's everybody doing, yo? Having a good day? How's everybody? Yo, Nah, Zip, I ain't get it yet, bro. I had to check it, bro. I was involved in some stuff, bro. We was having breakfast at Denny's all day, bro. My apologies, man. After the show, I'll get back with you, Zip. I don't, you know what I mean? I'll at you, bro. We've been at Denny's all day, bro. You know what I mean? They serve breakfast all day. Yo, I don't know if Hey, Money, did you catch the sign in the video in the left-hand corner all the way to the back about the bacon? Yo, we was tripping in that joint, bro. But hey, yo, shouts out to King Razor though, because uh, yo, you know what I mean? Like just the way he handled that and the comments he left on the video, man. Shouts out to King Razor, bro. We good, man. You know what I mean? We good, bro. We was, you know what I mean? We was all right before, bro. Like, but them is your mans in them, so I ain't know what to do, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I just kind of had to somewhat include you because I just figured that was the artillery that was gonna be getting shot back at me. So I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. But no, shouts out King Razor, man. We good, bro. Nah, he's all right, bro. Out of there, quick. I would think that I'm thinking that that's the realest right there, bro. Out of them right there, I think he's the realest because we already know about Wiss, man. Wiss something else, bro. And Davenport, bro, that's a whole hoe. So we know about all that. So anyway, yeah, man, that's that, bro. That's that. If Wisco would like to respond, I would definitely be ready to go another round, bro. But Wiss, man, look, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, Wiss. You know what I mean? Wiss go dirty. I don't know, bro. I don't think it's safe for you right now, bro. I just don't. You respond you want to, man. I mean, hey, if it was me, I'd respond. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Mad Spawn. Nah, tonight is the Big Fat Rick show. We do interviews. We're doing an album stream, Odd Unique's new album. And yeah, so we will be playing music, but it's gonna be Odd Unique. So it's gonna be a good day though, music. I promise that. It's gonna be some good music. I already know. So without further ado, for some reason it didn't add him. There we go. What's up, bro?
Yo, what up, y'all?
Let me do that again. I wasted the good hello, bro. I did it. I fucked around and I did it.
Yeah, that's what you get for fucking me up. That's what.
Yo, what's going on? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Glad to fucking be here. I've been fucking waiting all day for this. I've been excited for everybody to fucking hear the album. I've been excited for Rick, you especially, to hear it. You've been one of the most. You've asked me about it more than a lot of other people have. So you know what I mean. I'm ready to get that official Rickruger review.
Well,
great.
Been asking you about it because I genuinely enjoy your music, bro, and I think you an artist that stand for something. So I think on Mondays that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Big Fat Rick show, and then what that entails is interviews and album streams, and I think we'll showcase artists on Monday. I think that'll be the day we do that.
Hell yeah.
Won't be just any old artist though. It got to be artists that we respect. You know what I mean? That we like and respect. Yeah.
Yeah. Either a part of the core or a part of the community grind.
Affiliated in some way, definitely, bro. All right, yo. So we're gonna do the format that. Because this is only the second episode that I'm doing this, so I'm still playing around with the format and all that. I'm thinking for right now, what I'll do is we start with the interview, and then we go into, then we'll start streaming the album and all that. All right, yo. So Odd, right off the bat, bro, where were you born?
I was born in Kokomo, Indiana, born and raised, bro.
And you still there now?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Nice. That's rare. That's rare nowadays where somebody would be born in an area and then stay there their whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been a lot of places, but like this is my home. This is I still have the mentality of being homegrown. Like if I feel like I can't make it here, I don't feel I'm not gonna move to New York and all of a sudden be able to make it, or LA, or
exactly.
I want to grow. I want to outgrow my area, and that become why I need to leave. I don't want to just leave because, I'm not the type of person. I don't hate where I'm from, bro. I really love being from here. I
That's
love
love,
my
bro.
hometown. I want to make it a better community in any way I can, and I love it here, bro.
Now, have you ever lived anywhere else, or you just the
I have
whole
lived.
ride?
So when I was younger, my mom,
Excuse me.
before BDR was born, and it was just me and my mom. We lived in Missouri for a little bit.
Okay, all right, and then you went back home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
the name
And
of
it,
your
and
town
then
is pretty exotic sounding. I mean,
yeah.
I'm looking for palm trees, and I go there, and I'm not gonna find any of that shit. You know what I mean?
Nah.
No beaches, none of that
And,
shit.
and I always tell people I lived in prison for a year.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Well, no, you did technically.
You know what I
All
mean? It's
right, yo. When did you find basketball?
when did I? Oh, bro. You know what's crazy is like I used to
Come here.
really like basketball when I was younger, but I ended up playing football as my sport. It just like became what I ended up like. What was like my getaway for like my first getaway, even really before music was football. And but like watching football has always been boring to me, bro. I don't know what it is. It's just I've always felt that way. Like it's fun. Like I like watching playoff football and shit, but like I just basketball. There's something about it. I just love watching it. I love the players. I love everything about it. I do love the way that I think there's a lot of hip hop crossover into basketball.
Oh, for sure. So you played football, and then you found basketball. Did you play like organized basketball, like, or did you
Uh,
just become a
no, we
spectator?
we kind of so we played basketball like so I never really played for the school, but we always played at the courts here in town all the time. And like
Just out, just balling with the crew or whatever.
yeah, and like people from all the people that did play basketball for the school and stuff would come out and try to play us at the courts, and like there was nights like that, and like so like the courts were like another way to like prove yourself.
Oh, bro. Not that I played a lot of basketball, but I spent a lot of time at the court, if that makes sense, with
Yeah,
my
yeah,
homies or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. That's
It
where
was
that's
never
a
my
good
thing.
hangout spot.
Yeah, it was never the actual sport itself. I was never good at it. Okay, but bro, I have seen some and it's exactly what you said. It's another place to settle scores, to prove yourself, to however
Yeah.
you know what I mean, however. All right, so who's your favorite basketball team? I know it's going to be quite obvious, but for
Oh,
everybody out
I'm
there,
definitely a Pacers fan, but I want a
right?
preference that I like. I am also I'm like a fan of players. Like I love basketball in general. Like I got Curry jerseys, I got LeBron James jerseys, I got Shaquille O'Neal
I
jerseys,
got
I
you.
got my own customs. You know what I mean? Like
So you play fantasy basketball?
kind of yeah.
Yeah,
I sort of say
more or less. You know what I mean? Like, so you got your players, you got your team that you root for, but then you got the respect across the board for the other players or whatever. See, I'm
oh
like
yeah.
that in football. See, in baseball, I watch a lot of MLB, bro, and I know I might be the last of a dying breed in that department, but I watch a lot of baseball. I hate everybody that's not on my team. I hate them.
I've
I hate them with a pat. I hate them. I don't care. I don't want to see them joking with the umpire. None of that shit. Get them the fuck out of there. But with football, with football though, I'm like you. I like this one. I like that one.
yeah.
It's a thing
And
like
football
that.
is
Like,
gotten football is football. I can get down with football. Like I said, there's something about watching it that was just like, and I like watching people hit each other, but basketball just feels more orchestrated. Like the constant flow of the game is something that I
yeah.
really enjoy. And
Babe, I need my insulin.
I will say, I see that Mad Spawn asked if I ever played like the NBA Street games. I did. I played the NFL and the NBA Street games growing up, like for like PS2 and shit. Those were my. I was a big. I'm a big gamer now, but
You mean
yeah,
like what you play? Just the basketball games?
I play, bro. I literally play everything I play from Call of
Thank you.
Duty to,
You didn't hear?
I'll play fantasy. I'll play fantasy RPG games. I'll play fucking 2K. I'm, I don't really have a particular preference. You know what I mean? I like gaming the same way I like all forms of hip hop. Like,
I'm finding out that I like a lot more genres of hip hop now than when I was younger. Like when
Oh
I
yeah,
was
I'm the same
younger,
way.
I only wanted to mess with like one kind of hip hop. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
hated
the
every.
lyrical miracle shit.
For me, yeah. You know what I
That was
mean?
no. I was the
Yeah.
same way. I used to actually hate on Wiz Khalifa a lot because I felt like when I first started rapping, I was all about like you should be choosing to do like what you can do to the best of your ability. So I felt like Wiz Khalifa was taking the short end of things by like talking about uh like weed and shit. Like I just felt like that was easy to do.
Yeah. No, it is.
And like honestly, I was really downplaying what he was doing and like his influence and like who he is as a person. And like as I like I don't know, I like that goes directly into what you're saying. As I've gotten older, I've really like he is like not like an inspiration for me to like rap, but I really inspire to like be a better person the way he betters himself.
Okay. So, well, that's a good segue into the next question I have for you is when did you actually find hip hop? Was it with Wiz?
No, so honestly, it wasn't with anybody famous. So one of my older brother Sam has a friend named Dylan, and Dylan used to rap, and he like bro, from the minute he started rapping, he acted like how a rapper should act. Like he believed in what he was saying. He didn't really care to sound like other people. Like, and there was something about seeing him do it that I was like, bro, I could do that. Like, and
Okay.
I actually met up with we're not friends anymore, but we used to be really close friends. Like he used to beatbox for me. I used to walk around the trailer park I lived in, and the only thing I would do was smoke weed and freestyle. And if I would freestyle while he beatboxed, and that's how I got into rap. And really, like I honestly got into it because I would see Dylan do it, and I was like, I can do this. And then I would see the reactions people would give when I would rap, and like I wouldn't. They didn't tell me I sucked. So you know what I mean? Like just freestyling bullshit and like it wasn't by far the best thing I've ever done lyrically, but it was fun shit. Like I can bounce things off the moment, and that's how I kind of really got into rap. And for the longest time, I didn't write. I just freestyled in front of people, like almost battle rap style, without the writing or the structure of battle rap. Because I would love to call people out in freestyle battles without there ever being any like like anything before that. Like we would just be running into each other. Oh, you rap? Let's go right now.
So I didn't know that about you, bro. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah.
you were like a confrontational rapper. That's how I was at
Oh,
first. I
bro,
think you were
if you
just
told
probably
me,
trying to test your skills and shit. You know
oh,
what I
dude,
mean?
I wanted to get I wanted to get good. Like it would be the point. I'd be if you told me you rap, bro. We're going to somewhere in the party, like we're at a party or something. Like we're going away and we're gonna rap, bro. Like I got my guy. He beatboxes. Like we're gonna do this right now. Like we don't. I don't. We ain't got to do like. And he's. I don't know. I love to do shit like that. Now I'm a little bit more. I like to write more now. I feel like, but I still love to practice what I'm capable of through freestyling.
So who was your first favorite MC? Was it then I'm guessing it was Wiz or no?
No, 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 no. That Wiz was just one of the ones that like I feel like I hated on and grew to love. But like my first favorite MC, honestly, was probably Nelly.
That's that's a strange answer. Not a strange answer, that's a different answer. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, like because like I honestly like Nelly, like at the time when I was growing up, like that's when his albums were really popping, and like that's all you heard on the radio, and the way that he rapped was like I don't know. I feel like Nelly still even kind of was a little bit ahead of his time the way he was structuring things, and not
I
so much
re-
his beat selection, but
yeah,
like the way that he rapped.
I
And
don't
so
know.
like
I really liked his first album. I
you
thought
know
his
for
first album was
real,
like really, really dope.
bro,
Um,
he literally had four singles on his first album.
yeah,
Like four things that ended up being number. He was fighting himself to stay in number one at one
he
point.
went diamond and shit on that John. Uh, yeah, very different delivery, and he was gangster coming, you know, ready to let it go. And then he
Yeah,
went
yeah,
from
yeah.
that, yeah. But then the very next album, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, it was
I
like a
mean,
whole new artist, bro. The topics, like it was such a flip flop, bro. And I lost respect for him at that point. I never really looked back. But that first album, The Country Grammar, fucking, that's a hip hop classic
I
forever,
you know
bro.
he's and dude he's and that's I don't know. Nelly is he just doesn't. I feel like a lot of people my age, like I'm 31, so I'll be 31 in August. So I feel like a lot of people my age know Nelly, and he's like kind of like Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he gets a lot of respect, but like he was my first favorite artist, and like when I really started taking rap serious again, he's somebody I ended up revisiting and like trying to like study more again, like being like, bro, because like he didn't fall off. He just quit doing what he was doing because he found other interests. Like he found other ways to make money that wasn't being tied to the label and shit.
So, okay, I was surprised by that, bro. Nelly. All right. So let's go away a little bit from music and who's your who is your mother as a person?
Oh,
We,
bro, how much time do you got?
how much
Like,
time you got? You know what I mean? I got the
shit,
same time you got.
bro, it's really hard to describe. My mom is a really strong person. My mom is very like emotional but also supportive. My mom is loving. My mom is everything that I am as a person, my foundations, all the things that I feel like make me able to be a good person and who I am is all comes from my mom. Like I give all my ode to her. Like she is like taught me everything I know. She taught me, and the thing is I feel like even like and my mom often blames herself for a lot of the bad decisions I make, but I feel like that's actually this goes back to like her doing her best as being pretty much a single parent, like in terms of like there's only so much she was going to be able to do given my circumstances. I grew up in a small town. Like I was going to get bored. This town, for me being young, just did not have enough for me to do. You
Now,
know, so
BDR talks about a stepfather, so I guess he came into the picture a little bit later then.
yeah, our pops. Yeah. I was 17 when my mom like officially got with our like who's our pops
Oh
now.
shit! So you were raised single mom.
Pretty much. I mean, so BDR's real dad was my stepdad for most of my life, but he was not a good stepdad to me, and we did not get along for most of my life. So like, there was in my mom and he didn't work that whole time. So like, my mom was the one who worked, and she was a waitress at Bob Evans for the majority of that. So like, she raised a family of 5 on being a waitress at Bob Evans. You know what I mean? So like.
Right.
My mom, I watched my mom basically provide everything she had. I never, like, if I actually wanted something, my mom would go out of her way to make sure that I had it. There was never a time where I felt like I had, like, I went without, like, you know what I mean? And even when she necessarily couldn't find a way to get that, I didn't feel, I don't know, she always found a way to make me feel like, look, bro, you just got to go out there and get it. Like, and that's where I'm at now. Like, I don't know, my mom she's dealt with a lot. She's gone through a lot, and is still like found a way to be a positive beacon and be who she is. And it really, so I know how much this world has changed me, and so to see how much it hasn't changed her has made me love and appreciate her that much more.
Yeah, so she's been going through a lot of health problems.
Oh yeah, for a while.
Do you want to expand on that a little bit? Like what exactly?
Yeah. So
what year was she diagnosed with?
So it started first. It would have been, what was it? What, Michael Jackson died in 2012 or something. So I think it was. I only remember this because the same year my Michael Jackson died, my mom got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is the same disease that Montel Williams has.
Right.
You know,
enough, my godmother has that.
Yeah, and so like
funny enough, you look like him.
Yeah. But so she was diagnosed then. She started taking treatments for it and stuff. She's done all kinds of different things, kind of almost like with your stiff person syndrome. My mom has gone from taking injections to taking a pill once a year to not doing anything to just smoking weed. She's done a lot for just multiple sclerosis. Well, she started like basically having mini strokes. It was around 2014, 2015. And so, and they didn't know why. They didn't think it was the multiple. They didn't think it was the MS because MS usually doesn't cause your body to react in that way. Like you'll have non-functionability, and you'll have, like you'll have what they call like basically kind of like an MS attack, and people respond to that differently. That's what makes MS different. Is that like every time somebody has an attack, it either gets worse or it basically stays the same. And so what they try to do is mitigate how many attacks you have over your lifetime.
Yeah.
So like
my godmother goes through that. She talks about her feet feeling like they're in quicksand, and
my mom is constantly like she's constantly in pain. It's like one of those things where like you don't even really think about it because they just get used to the state that they're living in. And
I can relate to that.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know. That's why I think it's dope that like basically I found you as just like a music reviewer and everything. I think even though like I just think that it brings people of equal understanding, the universe, your higher power will bring people of equal understanding together.
I believe
like
that.
This is, and so and
yeah,
but she got diagnosed with cancer, and she got diagnosed with stage 4. That was that was 2014.
So the MS 2012.
2000. Jay Bird said 2000, or A Money said 2009 is when Michael Jackson died. So that would have been 2000.
So 2009 MS, the struggles, and then 2014 you get a more devastating. Although MS is pretty devastating, but then you get even more devastating.
It was, and they gave her they gave her a time that they gave her 2 years to live at that point, and we're in
and that was in
2026.
Right. They told it's 2 years, and and here we are, what, fucking 12 years later or whatever. Yeah,
BDR said cancer was April 5th, 2015. That's probably when I feel like they knew before that, but that was probably the official diagnosis day because she had basically like a brain scrape. Like they went in and opened up her skull and scraped.
Yeah,
she's got my mom has 2 tumors. She has a tumor in the frontal lobe of her brain, so like how your brain kind of bends in the front, like right where that bends, she's got one there, and she has one in the back of her brain. And so like where they are is they only see those kind of tumors develop in infants, younger people that usually have cancer. They've never seen it like actually form that way in an adult. That's why she was patient 0 for what she was. She's been out to Ohio. She's met up with like literally brain surgeons from across the country, like some of the best brain surgeons in the world, to like meet up with her and like study her case and like all kinds of shit. It's been actually, when I first got arrested, she was coming back from Ohio from one of the first like convention things like that she had been to. So it was honestly like, and like this is where I like take accountability, is like I took what my mom was going through and what like at the time BDR was in a wheelchair. Okay, it's okay.
There's a lot going on.
BDR
in a wheelchair, your mom getting multiple diagnoses.
I started using drugs, bro. I started doing Xanax and shit. And like,
you went to prison somewhere in the middle of all that.
Right after that, so basically at the end of
I'll jump in the drink.
Yeah, baby, go ahead. So right at June 26th of 2016 is when I got arrested, and then they sentenced me pretty much a year later.
And how much time did you get?
They ended up breaking my time up because I got everything classified. Not right now. Hold on. I basically finally I had to fight and got everything classified as a crime spree. So I didn't have to. I was originally looking at 18 years. I got everything classified as a crime spree because I did everything in one night. I robbed a garage and then I went and robbed a gas station.
Okay.
So they hit me with armed robbery and burglary, and but the garage was detached from the house, so the burglary was like a lower level burglary.
It wasn't like an armed burglary or occupied burglary or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like they looked at it as, okay, you weren't obviously trying to hurt somebody because you broke into the garage and not the house.
But the robbery at the gas station, though, that's a little bit more serious.
It is, in which I learned, honestly, you get the same amount of time for robbing a bank, which I wish I would have known that beforehand, because I probably would have robbed the bank.
Well, the
Like, if
problem,
no one,
yes, but there's more nuance than that because when you rob banks, you go federal, and when you go federal, you
oh,
do
it's
more
true.
percentages of your time. So,
Time. Oh
there-
yeah,
there-
and
there-
federal
there-
is
yeah,
yeah, federal time
and you're
is
more likely to get caught robbing a bank too.
that's true.
Than
I'm
so
glad I got caught
keep it
that
in
night.
perspective.
Yeah.
So you got how much time in total? The judge said, "Bang, you're
I got yeah. So they gave me a year in prison, a year house arrest, and 4 years probation.
all right."
So
So
they
how much
basically
time
broke all
did you
my time.
do
I did a
on
year.
that year?
I did my whole year in prison.
You did the whole year. You were fucking up. You
Yeah.
were getting in trouble and shit.
No,
Getting disciplinary,
basically, I mean,
Jones.
75% of my time I did 9 months.
Okay, so you did pretty
So
much the whole
the
ride.
whole fucking yeah, the whole ride. I would have stayed 3 more months if it would have meant not having to do probation. Honestly, that
Yeah, it
shit
would have
sucked.
been worth it. It would have been smarter to do it that way, but that's not how they sentence you.
No, and
I
well,
learned a
and
while
because
back I wasn't taking those sentences, bro.
oh
They
man,
offered that shit to me, and I was like, nah. And then she just tacked on a couple more years prison. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna end up back here anyway. You all probation, house arrest. I can't do none of that shit. I
luckily
smoke
I
too much.
completed everything, but like I did end up catching another charge when I was on right as soon as I got off house arrest, just because I was living in a situation where like the job I had wasn't paying the bills, so I started selling weed, and then somebody told on me for selling weed, so I fucking
You could
I
probably
caught
get
a
that
level.
expunged though, because it's just reefer now, bro.
Indiana, it's a dealing charge, so they've honestly lowered a lot of the how they look at that. So I don't. That one I can get expunged. Now my arm, my what they can call they initially. See, that's the thing. So when I got arrested, they initially charged me with armed robbery, but I
Right.
wasn't armed. That's just what the clerk said, and that's what's just what was assumed by the officers, even though they never found a gun on me, and all that I ever showed was a note. But they classified it as armed robbery. So I am looked at as a violent felon, which whatever, you know what I mean? I don't really care. But they dropped that down to just robbery. Like that pretty much ended up being charged to me as a theft, which is why because they got the money back. I got caught on the way back from the gas station.
Damn.
Like
So you
I
weren't
paid my
good at it, right? You weren't. Let's just admit.
Nah,
Let's just.
hell no.
Yeah, you
Fuck
weren't.
no.
You know what I mean?
Not crimes like that. Nah, fuck no, bro. Nah,
Doesn't sound like it was very well thought out or like
no, it wasn't. I was
precision
on.
or.
If anybody knows anything about Xanax, okay, I was on Xanax for 2 years. Like
I know a
was
little
slowly
bit about
building
it. I've
was
never
building-
really
I-
been on it, but I know about it. Yeah.
I was hooked on Xanax for 2 years, building up my tolerance. When I got arrested, I was on 26 yellow school bunches, which are 4 milligrams apiece. Like
Yeah.
I had taken 26. I had been fucked up. I blacked out at 11 that morning. Most
Yeah,
of
you
what I
didn't know
know
what
about,
you did. Yeah, you don't know what you did.
nah, hell no. Most of what I know is what I found out through the cops' discovery from asking people. Like I
Yeah.
honestly, most of my own account, I have no recollection of at all.
So let me ask you this then: when did you fucking cut that?
When I got arrested. So I've been sober off of hard drugs. I've been California sober basically. Honestly, less than 10 years, but I've been sober for 10 years. I started
So you
and
got
I
locked
didn't
up. You got
Yep.
locked up, and you got out. You never went back to the Xannies.
No,
Bro,
hell no.
My mom be on them shits, man. They're terrible, bro. They're really terrible, bro.
Yo,
I
thank you,
understand maybe
Cinematic.
one or two, whatever, man. But people be doing shit. They have no fucking idea what they doing, bro. You know how many people
they-
I met in jail, fucking waking up in there like, what happened? I
Bro,
don't know.
I don't remember my first 3 days in jail. That's real shit. I don't remember my first 3 days in jail. I was that fucked up.
Damn.
Like,
damn.
yeah, I don't. I had already been processed. I'm back there in classification and shit. Like, I'm like, yo, I don't. I had to like re-ask for my pin because I had I was fucked up and set some random pin to be able to use my phone.
Damn,
I'll never
bro.
forget. I was like, that was the reality call for me. I'm sitting in jail. My mom's not really one to answer the phone. Like she had just got back. I was on my way to like making amends with my family. I had already burnt a lot of bridges, and when I had like been sober for probably a couple weeks, and I relapsed when my parents were gone, and that was like that's what happened. I relapsed, and boom, bro, I ended up in jail. I pretty much, I don't want to say I fucked my life up. I saved myself, but while also restricting myself in other ways. Like, I've got a beautiful wife now that I can't really take out of the country because I'm a violent felon. It's very hard for me to go other places.
I get that. I get that. All right, bro. So, who's your father?
What do you mean? Like, who do I call, or like who is like my
I'm
bio?
saying, like, who fathered you?
Oh, I mean,
Who are they as a person? Who fathered you?
My pops. We call him pops. His name's Brian.
You know him?
Oh, you're talking about like who actually brought me into this earth?
I'm talking about who fathered you. Yeah.
So his name is Ed Merriweather.
Have you ever met him?
Oh yeah, a few times.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he still lives in he lives in the next town over from me. He's got, outside of me, he's got 11 other kids that we know about.
Yeah. Were they all conceived the same way you were?
No.
Okay, because that would be something like, you know what I mean?
There are other kids out there that are, but like, nah, the thing is like I've made it a point to kind of be known, and my other siblings really wouldn't know about me if it wasn't for me. And that has like caused a lot of distress over the last recent years, because like, they're like, look, because he's trying to claim what I'm saying isn't true. But if it wasn't true, then why haven't you told anybody about me?
Now, for a lot of people, bro, they may not know what we're talking about. They may have not tuned in on the other episode where we spoke about that. How were you conceived, Dodd?
So my mom was held down and raped in a gas station bathroom in my hometown, and that's literally how I was conceived.
And
that's actually in my song "No Connections." That's why I start the song off like that. I say from conception to successes. It's what we learn from the lessons. Just read between the lines and hope that you get the message. That's why I start that song off that way.
So when was the first? How did you find out how did you find out who he was? Obviously, your mother must have told you. Your mother must have known him. It wasn't a random attack.
Kind of like he knew of my mom, and it was kind of like my mom happened to be a victim of opportunity, because it wasn't just like it just happened to be his turn that night. That's something that like his family has, like, they were known for. Like, they used to hold women down and take advantage of women. It wasn't just him. It was a group of people he used to run around with. It just happened to be his turn that night, and my mom remembered him. She never called the police or reported nothing because she was scared.
Yeah,
but at the same time, my mom has never made me feel like resentment towards, or like, bro, I cannot express how opposite I would have. It's crazy how long I've known this. My mom's never held the
When did she tell you? When did she tell you this?
I remember knowing it being 4 years old. Knowing being a 4-year-old.
She never held it. She right away told you the truth.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I really can't remember the exact age, but I remember being 4 or 5 years old and knowing how I was conceived, and like that being like, I think my mom told me, and there would be times where I would tell kids, and kids didn't understand what I was saying.
Right. You shouldn't have understood at 4 years either.
I really didn't. That's the thing.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't have really understood.
It took me to, I feel like, being until I was in like 5th or 6th grade to like actually for it to like really understand what it was. That was the first time I feel like I started feeling like not really resentment for like him not being there, because honestly I don't want somebody like that in my life. So it's never been like, oh, where have you been?
When did you meet him?
He came around for, it was like my 5th or 6th birthday, and tried to show up and give me a gift.
Knowing what he did to your mom and everything, he just showed up. I mean, that's crazy, bro. So do you talk to him at all?
No. I have talked to him a couple times to like get in touch with some of my other siblings, because I have some like younger siblings that are like just now like turning like 8 and 9 years old and shit, that I still like I want to have maybe some sort of relationship with, and I don't want him to be the reason why I don't, because we're all still brothers and sisters out here and shit.
Yeah, bro. Um, yeah, that's heavy stuff, bro, and I appreciate you sharing that with us, man. We all just want to know more about each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. No,
Who we call brother, and to understand someone's struggle is to know them.
no, for
You know
real.
what I mean? So when everybody starts to understand each other's trauma and each other's struggle, the world starts to look different. Now, obviously, we're nowhere near that point, but if we can do it on this level, then our worlds change, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. You know what I mean?
no, 100%.
I'm proud of you, Odd.
Thank you, bro. I
Proud of
appreciate
you,
it.
bro. You've overcome a lot, man. And you still here smiling, bro. I love it, man. I love it. What's your favorite shit to do outside of music?
Oh, bro, I love to like. I like to hike. I like to spend time with my like family and friends. I like to go out, bro. Like I love going out to like the bar, not getting crazy and nothing, but like I genuinely love the social. I love doing. That's part of the reason I like doing shows. Like I'm a pretty social person, honestly. Like and but yeah, man, like that's why me and my fiance for our honeymoon, but we went and hiked out in the woods and stayed in the
That's your
cabin in the
wife.
woods.
That's your wife
Yeah,
now.
wife. Yeah, my
Yeah,
wife.
that's your wife now.
Yeah, me and my wife went and stayed out in the woods and shit. Because that's honestly bro. Like that's where I get my inspiration. That's where I feel I can't. It's like I can't even be upset while I'm out there, bro.
I love it
Like
too,
literally,
bro.
somebody could come up and fuck me up, and I'd be like, damn, bro. But I'm out in the woods, bro.
I,
Like,
I I love it too, bro. I love it too. Lisa loves it too. When did you realize um, that Big Fat Rick was the inspiration for your album?
uh,
Hold on a
honestly,
second.
bro.
Hold on a second. Zach, how was I racist, bro? Because I said somebody was scared to admit they're Jewish. How is that being racist? What I talked bad about the Jews? Tell me what I said. What did I say about the Jews? Tell me. Quote me right now. Quote me. What did I say bad about the Jews? Quote me. All I said was he's a Jew and he won't admit it. Quote me right now on what I said that was racist about the Jews. Jesus Christ was a Jew. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, oh, hardcore Christian. Like, quote me right now what I said that was racist. In fact, I'm telling you it's the opposite. I'm calling him out because he refuses to admit what he is. Okay, so it's the opposite. I'm literally like on the other side of it saying, yo, he won't admit what he is. Like, so stop it, bro. Coming in here with that. You can't just make accusations, bro. You said I was racist. What did I say? You know what I mean? What did I say? All right, I'm sorry, bro. When did you realize Big Fat Rick was the inspiration for this album, bro?
Honestly, dude, I will say that you did inspire parts of this album. That's why you're on Party in Peace,
I
because
was
it's just like
joking, but that's what's up, bro.
no, like seriously, man. Like you cinematics, like there was when I like first came to this community, most of this album has been done, but I was still needing 3 songs, and it was crazy. Like I just couldn't quite find like what was gonna like nothing was like fitting for me. You know what I mean? Like I was writing stuff, but it just was like other things. Uh, but nah, I think that, man, there was like that's what I mean. Like you guys inspired different parts of this album, and that's why I was able to finish it. To be honest, that's why it came together the way it is, and it like embodies what it means. Like you know, esprit de corps literally means basically combined effort. Our ability to come together, and that's what this album is like people like my ability to work with other people, my love and passion for that. And I also want to stress that the reason that the BDR isn't on this album is because we have a whole other combo, an album coming out together.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
he would be on this
Still,
album.
still, everybody probably expected at least one track or one verse from him, but it's cool, bro. I think we all understand that a greater project is coming or whatever.
Oh yeah,
So you see here, right? I said, quote what I said, right? Tell me what I said that was racist, and clearly, I'm clearly a bigot, but he can't quote what I said that was racist because I never said anything that was racist. I'm fucking Cuban, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Racist. I love everybody, bro. My point is though, is that if you're something, say you're that thing. Why are you ashamed to be that thing? Like if I was a Jew, I would scream it from the freaking mountaintops. You understand? I'm Cuban. I say it on every broadcast. I'm Cuban. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just proud of what we are, bro. You know what I mean? Coming in here and ruin it, bro. Yo, it's just yes, and it's just one dude though, bro. I don't even understand it, man. You can't bring up Jews. You can bring up everybody else. You can say what you want about white people all day long. If I would have said crack it ass, da, 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 what would have happened? Nothing. There would be nobody saying anything. You can say whatever you want about white people. Black people, you can say whatever you want about them too. You can get on here and N-word this, N-word that, and go home and do this and that. Foreigners, same thing. Go back to your country. You can say whatever you want about everybody. But you can't ever bring up the word Jew. You notice that? You can't never even bring it up, even if you're not being racist. All I said was he's a Jewish man, and he won't admit it. That's all I said. Shit's crazy, bro. Yo, what's your favorite song on the album?
Oh my god. Damn. Honestly, I as much as this was the hardest song to fucking make, but I like it because I had the most part in the whole entire process. So Peace Begins With Me, or PBWM. And it like there's a lot that like it took a lot to get the stems from some people in that, but I had like I said, I was a part of the entire process of that song. Like that was the first beat I helped make, and it was the very first beat I ever owned in entirety, like 100%. Like that's mine, you know what I mean? And so like, because before this, I didn't do my due diligence, but I was just a free YouTube beat rapper for the longest time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, a lot of us, bro. A lot of us.
Yeah, and I'm still that. Don't get it twisted, but I'm trying to get better about owning certain things that I want to put out everywhere. You know what I mean? So I can start, solidifying what it is that I own. As far as we already as an independent artist own so very little, or I mean we own everything, but that makes it even harder to, you know what I mean? So like I want to do my part in owning what I should, and so like that was it holds sentimental for that because it feels like the start of everything. Right. It was like the start of the first song that I really picked out for this album. It ended up being like I didn't even have the beat yet for it. I don't know. It all just kind of came together in a kind of crazy way.
All right, bro. Well, we're gonna listen to it, man. We're gonna listen to it. Last, Lisa had a couple questions.
Okay.
Lisa wanted to know if being bald was a choice, or did the hair make the decision for you?
No, I mean, being bald's a choice, Lisa.
This is ridiculous.
I honestly, it's kind of like one of those things where, like, as a Buddhist, like I'm really am trying to like pick something every year that I like detach from that like means a little less to me in a good way. Right. You know what I mean? And this year it kind of was my hair. Like I was just like, I feel like I just want to. A lot of monks kind of go bald for the same reason, like as it kind of shows like the dedication of like staying dedicated to something while also like I don't know, being bald has a certain stigma behind it, so it's able to like you have to. I embrace it. I love it. I like being bald.
She wants to know also. She has a follow-up question. And wants to know exactly how much do you save per year in shampoo?
Oh, dude. I mean, quite a bit actually. I
can imagine.
Dude, quite a bit, honestly. Like I use like maybe not even probably a dime size worth of shampoo every time I shower.
Well, yeah, because I mean, what do you shampoo in here, bud?
Yeah, nah. I probably use a little bit more conditioner than I do shampoo, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't even be using conditioner that much anymore, bro. My hair coarse as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I feel that though.
All right, yo. So you got to know a little bit more about Oddity, Odd Unique, or what's Jeeves call you now?
Mod Sheen.
No, that's Matt, ain't it? Or
No,
that's
he
you?
calls me. Yeah, he calls me Mod Sheen.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. So first track is "Keep Pushing," right?
Yeah, this is the so this kind of goes back into, I've said this on here before too. Every the first track of every album I do doesn't have a hook, and so this is one of those. Beat was made by Larry, the producer, and the song was kind of just. I don't make fast rap songs, like I'm not like a chopper or anything. I don't rap like
Yeah, yeah,
Eminem.
yeah, yeah.
I kind of show
Right.
people I can do it, but I just choose not to.
I got you. Me too. I do that shit freestyling it all the time, bro. And then I write, and I
Yeah,
never ever do it. I never
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. It
When I
just don't come
write,
out of me naturally like that.
nah, bro. And Eminem is not a chopper. I mean, he is now, but I mean, well, I
Yeah,
grew up
yeah,
on Eminem not doing that even a little bit. Not even a little
yeah,
bit, bro.
yeah. Kind of being more like a flow expert and less of a chopper.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get into it. Hang on. I have to put it in another window.
These shows that I've been booking, don't care about the past, cause
My fault.
You're all good, Rick. You gotta apologize.
yeah. Gotta keep pushing this door, I got my foot in. I gotta keep rocking these shows that I've been booking. Don't care about the past, cause the future's where I'm looking. I'ma shoot it straight, so don't ever get it crooked. This a pop to make the rock pop like you smelling what I'm cooking. They always misunderstanding and always overlooking, so I take the advantage, yeah. I really got to cooking. It rattles the cages, I guess it never shook me. Don't do this for paychecks, still need a patience. Spend enough time being patient, now I can taste it. No more time to waste it. Got it unlocked in the case, it all for the feeling, not for the placement. Rapping the field stage, maybe a basement. All with the hopes that the folks be feeling amazement. Trying to do great with the kids that I'm raising. I don't just talk, but I live what I'm saying. Execute a vision and plan. If you ain't here, play that shit again. Play that shit again. Not just a message and bottle, some liquid and literature. The second like art, like I'm Mitchell's figure. I tear in my heart while I'm spitting this scripture. Vivid imagery, yeah, you get in the picture. Harder than trees and sipping some liquor. I ain't taking no shots, but I'm pulling the trigger. Seize every moment, I'm gonna get bigger. They fuck with the cat, cause I'm picking the litter. Wait. I'm changing up the scheme quick. Route that I'm taking is pretty scenic. I ain't scared to talk, so who do I need to speak with? Turn it up a notch, they feeling a little heated. Putting on their cleats, cause I am who they compete with. Got them in a line, it's all a part of the sequence. He went back to the fast rap, look what I put in that. Be a snack back, that. What I be doing to get past that, looking like a pass, yo, that be a flashback. Putting in the work, just a backtrack, throw it all away for some Jordans, some stash cash. Hope to see a future way past that. But these people, they can't see past it, whoa. So it's reach one and teach one, that be the method. We be going stupid in lyrics to have a lesson. Kids be steady shooting, addressing the shit with weapons, not knowing what they doing. Think it's lack of direction. Quick, I got a question. How long you gon' keep on pressing? Right into the wrong direction. Sight of your own reflection might show some perspective. Might on the mic when I talk about my life and it's respected. So I manifest it. Ace it anytime I'm tested. You showing hate, cool, I'm not affected. You see progression anytime I'm stepping. Really, it's just not a question. It's odd unique, he uses mind as a fucking weapon.
All right, so that was "Keep Pushing." I like how you were in the chopper flow, but then you fell back from it. You know what I mean? Kind of going in and out of the chopper flow with it.
Yeah,
When people do chopper flow, I know everybody has a different taste. We talk about that all the time. But for me, I when someone starts off chopping and they chop with the same cadence for 3 minutes straight, I'm I'm kind of checking out there a little bit in the
yeah,
middle. You know what I mean? Like I don't care how dope it is. It just sounds like just a repetitive noise. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
most
yeah,
of the time they're not saying nothing of any substance anyway. because they're doing it. You know what I mean? So what I like is when they rap like that, and then they get into the chop. They do a chop sequence, and then they fall back into a normal flow. You see what I'm saying? And then they chop again. Like I like that. That's kind of what you were doing here, bro.
Yeah, and that's kind of what was like my whole point in that song is like that's why I like the last time I kind of go back into it, I said, "Thank you, baby."
Oh, you're welcome.
Got my food.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you already know I gotta eat on the Big Fat Rick show. You can't go on the Big Fat Rick show and not eat.
Exactly, right? What we doing here?
But that last time I go in there, I say back to the fast rap. Look what I put in. That'd be a snack back. Fat that. What I be doing? They can't pass that. Looking like the Paseo. That'd be a flashback. Putting in the work, just a backtrack. All the way for some Jordans and some stash cacks. Hope to see a future where we pass that. And that's what like I just that was like that. My whole premise of that is like, dude, it doesn't really matter. Like if you're not really saying anything while you're rapping fast, and you can be rapping fast and be saying something, it don't really matter. Like I don't know.
A lot of times people don't catch it. They have to spin it again a couple times, and then they may not even. Do you know how hard it is nowadays to get somebody to spin your record once? You know what I mean? Yeah. Let alone, okay, I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. I mean, they gotta really like you. You know what I mean? They gotta really like your music. That's how it is nowadays, bro. What you snagging on? French fries?
Yeah, McDonald's, bro.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Damn. I can't help it.
Motherfucker, you. You motherfucker. All right, so next up we got If the Shoe Fits. This joint featuring E-Rock. E-Rock's another artist from your area, right?
Yes. Yeah, E-Rock's a close friend of mine. He was a groomsman in my wedding even.
Nice.
Hey,
congratulations again.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And it was but this song is like exactly what it is. It's a kind of If the Shoe Fits. This song was actually written kind of especially my second verse was written to somebody that I know, and this was kind of a warning shot in a sense. So
okay. That's what's up. I like that. I like warning strikes.
Are you going to be playing his comedy clip? My comment disappeared. But are you
Why did it disappear?
I don't know. But are you going to be playing his comedy clip?
Yeah, where is it?
You click has you going to share the screen.
You'll show me. I'll tell you when I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, this one here is If the Shoe Fits. Let's go.
Might just take the risk and never fade away. Hear them squawking, but they shoes ain't laced today. Pressure's on, plus the way you move, get started at the base. Thunder coming out the bottom, better lace them boys today. Like, wait, what you waiting for, huh? What you waiting on, huh? What you waiting for, huh?
Yeah, I like this song, bro.
What you waiting for, huh? What you waiting on, huh? What you waiting for, huh? Okay, alright, now we doing this shit. I ain't with all of the runaround, so let's get down to business. We packing up your favorite rapper, you can check the shipment. This is stupid ass ignorant, go so hard it pulled a ligament. We ain't selling you no gimmick, ain't never been a cynic. We ain't worried about no image, they only just a percentage. So we cook them slowly, calling out the phonies. You to go, you gon' have to show me. Going ham, yeah, that can only call off what they say. I might be the best, hardest stretching out the cave. They fixing the eyes, ain't no dying today. I pulled all of them colors, you dropping is fake. I was just whipping these babies and shit, so they build up a future and glide them to wall off the page. I noticed the pickings with some, they was fighting for scraps while I'm working for more than a change. How you about to post up blame? How you gon' stand straight saying you engaged? How you about to come into terms I was pressing? In fact, you been shooting these bricks with some terrible aim. You can stand on your box and keep acting like everything's cool, but I seen you been squeezing for plays. I'll squeeze more than feelings, I'll snatch all the sound at your speakers that you said will put me to shame. Whole bridges on fire at the base. Ain't building back up, better watch out how you came. Clothes off, I'm done playing, we the same. Just my E-Rock coming straight through the brain. Scrap from a movement, I feel it with rage. While I be cooking, them boys better cover the base. Them colors, they tasting this pain. I'ma just take a whole canvas and make it my page. Might just take the risk and never fade away. Hear them squawking, but they shoes ain't laced today. Pressure's on, plus the way you move, get started at the base. Thunder coming out the bottom, better lace them boys today. Like, wait, what you waiting for, huh? What
Yo, this is solid, bro.
What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting on? What you waiting for?
They really like to brag a lot. Burn out, but now they ashes hot. Out of your league, out of this world, I'm feeling like an astronaut. Boy, take a hit and I be blasting off. You took a hit and couldn't last at all. Just an average Joe with a average jaw. Yo, I'm throwing jabs and she like to sprawl. Hey, yo, I don't know, like, why the fuck they test me? What I seen and what they shown. Ain't no way they'll ever best me. Give respect where it's due, but that don't mean it impress me. Don't be scared to say my name if you ever address me. It's a joke and depressing the way they think they can press me. Yo, you better call our house, cause this shit gon' get messy. Don't throw a fit, little bitch. This a if to shoot fish. This is how I stir the pot and be a fucking nuisance. Huh?
Yo, hey, that was some heat right there, bro. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no other way to slice it.
Thank you, Rick.
That was heat, bro, from both artists involved. Now, your boy E-Rock did a little bit of that joint of what I was talking about, where you do the more slower, deliberate flow, and then you go into a chopperish delivery for a few bars, and then come back home. Bro, I think that's an incredible formula, bro. I really do. I think that's a good formula, bro. Especially if you have the good transitions from when you start chopping back into the deliberate flow. I do think that's a formula, bro.
And I personally, like, when I wrote that song, I told E-Rock I wanted him to have the more faster one. He does better, like, act, because he raps more like that naturally, anyways.
Yeah.
So like, I wanted to be the more contrasting, kind of just like saying my bars to you, so there wasn't just like you were saying, like it just felt like two artists doing the same thing the whole time. What's good, Rabbit?
Nah, it was super dope, bro. Rabbit in the building, Chrissy
Shout
in
out,
the building.
Bro.
We got
shout
the
out
core.
Mod, shout out Cinematics, man. Shout out Chrissy. Shout out BDR. Shout out YH. Shout out A Money, Kilo. Yeah, the whole core, bro. Thank you guys so much, bro, for being here. I already knew you would be, but it still means the world to me either way.
That's my peoples, bro.
Our
peoples.
Yeah. That now this one is the first song I threw on from when Jeebs had introduced me to Cinematics. Jeebs actually asked me to be on this song, and I was like, I loved it so much. I was like, hey Jeebs, can I put it on the album? He said sure. So it made it.
Nice. This is the Cypher, right?
Yeah, yep.
That's what this one's called. This I've heard, I already know. I love that beat, bro.
I just like the sound.
I do. I really love the beat.
Some other dude went viral with it.
I love you, Poppy.
Hey, V. Line them up.
I'm not from West 21st, I just rap this shit. Only rap with the best so the collab makes sense. I'm a fucking symbol now, I used to be your prince. You know a nigga take a yard if you gambling this. We don't play both sides, but we on the fence. You drop the ball too much, take a seat on the bench. I seen all the top fives, why I ain't make the list? I'm just rapping right now, nobody getting this. With these shooters on the truck, I'm getting 30 assists. But if I shoot my shot, you know I never miss. It'll be a long good night, baby, give me a kiss. Everything I do illegal, make it look legit. You ain't fuck with me back then, don't fuck with me now. I said the prince, I met the king, yeah, I was in town. This the big take back, bitch, I'm James Brown. No matter black or white, you know where's the crown. Don't only be a few survivors like the Walking Dead. They say the bull G's retarded, must be off his mate. But I really die for mine, put that on my kid. Now I'm going get your boss so we can talk some bit. Yeah, I'm lit, don't give a shit, so it is what it is. I'm too old to run for, I'm a cherry pick. No gas, no class, and I'm still a shit. You mad, get cash, niggas trying to get rich. You want a pound or a half a shell, call us for that. My niggas always ongoing, gotta push that button. I might have bumped my head, but I give you a concussion. And I ain't got it all together, I'm still under construction. Yeah, nigga got hard, just the shit don't function. I'm running out of metaphors, then a nigga start punching. You break fast, can't be out here lunching, become dinner real quick, turn chicken to dump.
I don't rap for approval, carve tracks with a purpose. Sounds like I've been through some shit with a verdict. I was built in the dark where pressure was murder. Every win was a wound, every loss took me further. Get loud for a moment, but I'm dangerous longer. Don't blink when it's war advanced where I'm stronger. Starving for haters, I'm militant and honest. Don't chase the inflated way, to be honest. Pen is so heavy like a sentence, getting hinted. Every bar leaves a bruise, every cadence as a man and you rehearse in the mirror while I write it, and the fragments turn trauma into structure, then I weaponize that damage. Counted out so many times, lost track of the number. Learned how to breathe with my back to the dumpster. Stood 10 when they tried to flatten my posture. When it gets ugly, I jump with the monsters. Same rage rap, it's a calm and a cyclone. Focus so sharp, I can slice to a thigh bone. Every syllable chosen lives on the line. Feel hype when you rap, feel truth in my spine, bro. I don't flex what I own, just scars that I earn. Nights with no sleep, cause the hunger still burn. Every bridge that I cross got torched when I learned that survival don't come with a manual or turn. I'm allergic to the cat breakout when I hear it. Y'all talk like you tough, I can tell that you fear it. My respect comes from loyalty, heart and spirit, not a chain or a watch or a buzz when you feel it. I don't need a hook, I body beats in the verse. As the rhythm stay nigga so the truth can disperse. I don't peak in a moment, I just build till it hurts. And I stack that momentum and I double up the work. This is blood in the cadence, pain with a purpose, not pain for engagement. I ain't here to impress, I'm here to make statements. Leave dance in the culture so they can't rearrange it.
Baby hip hop, where the soul be bopping. Big time slow down and the show be stopping. We gonna murder this shit, go and get a coffin. I would never stop the violence, we can get it poppin'. People heard talking cheap, then they gotta shop it. You know if fathers on the track, there's no better option. We make the realest kind of music you be getting lost in. We like a house with no doors, you can never knock it. Ain't never lay low, tryna make some pesos. Someone call it queso, the dreams I gotta chase those, eh? Better myself, now they say I've changed. Yo, staying on track, but it ain't no trace. Straight blowing your mind, but it ain't Cobain. Stays dope as we are, gotta beat cocaine. Just pour out my heart, but it ain't no thing. Think you top in the shit, but it ain't no way. Indians have the kids and we fucking the tents. Saying what I mean, so they know what I meant. If you fucking with the team, you can go and get bent. If I ever get rich and it's all getting spent, yo, we smoking on the potent, so they smelling the scent. Yo, I'm trying to be the dopest till I'm paying my rent. And I'm always staying solid like a thing of cement. Yo, I'm beating up the beat like I'm hitting the lick. It's all unique, baby, and you know I'm legit. It's all unique, baby, and you know I'm legit. Like, ay.
That shit's super hard, bro. God dang, that shit's fucking hard, bro.
Are we building legends over here?
Bro, the whole track is just spazzing, man.
No, yeah. They threw me on there last after they had, I don't even know how long the song had been done before, but I was like, I have to go. I feel like I have to try to maintain this level of energy going out.
Bro, it's like, you know, like them action movies and shit, like when they need like a job done, like, you know what I mean, fucking even like the A-Team, when they need something done, you gotta go get a specialist. You know what I mean? Like, you cannot go wrong with cinematic, bro. You just can't go wrong in that direction, bro.
No,
I seen that dude rap on everything and anything, and just ridiculous, man. You on your record, bro. On this record, cinematic really kind of like, you know, volleyball where you set the ball up and then that's what he did for you here, bro.
No, for real. I honestly, dude, like, I'm not even afraid to admit it. Except this track. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I think this is the only one that I actually got last. But everything else I sent to other people. Like, I got my part done first. So I feel like I got out-rapped a lot on this album. Because it was me sending out the feat to other people. And I wanted it to be that way, in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really necessarily worry about out-rapping. What I felt I did really well on this album is every track you hear me on, I'm giving it exactly what it needs from my perspective.
Yeah.
Like,
bro, you might already know how I feel about that, but for y'all out there that don't, I really don't subscribe to that concept of who out-rapped who. That's the shit that these kids are doing now, and it's just another way to add a negative spin to something that's not negative. You know what I mean? Like, we're creating art, and that's just a way to now fuck it up. You know what I mean? In my opinion, bro. And another thing, I also remember a time where, like, a Wu song, right? It might have 7 different MCs spit 6 bars apiece or whatever. I might say, right? I might say, nah, Method Man was my favorite on that. You'll listen to it and be like, nah, Ghost killed that. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's all subjective. It's all relative. I really want to push back against that who out-rapped who and whatever the fuck. Bro, you did what you were supposed to do on that record, and Cinematic did what he was supposed to do. Jeeves, you know what I mean? Everybody did what they were supposed to do on that record. And as far as out-rapping who, fuck all that. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. For me, I remember a time where if you had featured artists on your song, you went last anyway. That's how it used way back in the day. That's how it was. The guest would go first.
I wish I would have done that a little more on this album, but honestly, it just didn't end up working out that way with, I feel like, most of the tracks that I did features with. Honestly, I don't know, these first two, I went last on both of them, so I guess it did.
Now, Chrissy says he can out-rap you, but he could never out-rap you.
No, I mean, I don't.
He could rap Christmas presents better than you.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee he can.
I'm not. Yeah, me too.
Now, wait. Now, if we're talking about rolling a rap, I bet I can out-rap. I bet I can out-roll a rap than you.
Hey, Chrissy's pretty dope behind the mic, too, in his own rhyme.
No, oh, yeah.
Animal.
Chrissy,
you know what I mean?
Chrissy is
animal.
I love Chrissy, bro. He's one of those people that, like you said, you call in a specialist when you need something done.
Mm-hmm. He's one of them. He's on the list. You just give him the assets information. You know what I mean? And he's whoever the target is. And Chrissy is, that's what makes people love Chrissy, is that it's not just that he's so good with the art form, bro. It's his humbleness. It's the way he supports his brothers. And how could you not love him, bro? You know what I mean? How could you not love him?
Chrissy is going to ride for you till the end of the fucking earth, bro.
That's how I'm feeling. All right, this next joint is called Whip.
This is featuring Larry, the producer. He made the beat as well. Right. He made most of the beats for this album for me. This is so there's some anti-gang rhetoric where I live, Rick. So I kind of contribute to that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's fine.
And I only say that I say that so you kind of understand where I'm coming from. I know you don't take that personally or nothing. Like,
of course not, bro.
But like it's where I'm from, bro. There's a lot of people. It's not really false flagging. It's people that just don't gangbang at all. They just glorify the lifestyle, and they have fucked up a lot of shit where we live because of that. Like our open mic and shit. And that's kind of where this song kind of came from. We had an open mic we did, and it was gonna come to an end either way, but it got accelerated because people were shooting guns in the parking lot and sneaking in weapons, and they couldn't create. They couldn't just have a neutral space where we did creative shit. They had to.
A bunch of fake Bloods and Crips, right?
Yeah, GDs, really, mostly.
Oh, that's the worst. let me stop.
Okay.
Shouts out to the GDs.
Yeah, man.
Fuck it. No, I'm just kidding. Man, love GDs.
Hey, don't shout it. Hey, fuck you that, bro.
Bitches.
Hey, you guys jumped me in prison, too, because when you guys owed money for somebody else. So, fuck you.
Who, the GDs?
Yeah.
Bro, that's all I fought with in there, bro. That's all I fought with in there.
They have no structure. There's no hierarchy. They just run around like the Wild fucking West.
Yeah, man. And then, I don't even want to get it. Oh my God, bro.
Just know I know, bro. Just know I know.
Yo, obviously you do, bro. It must have been the same situation over there. You walk into a dorm and 70 GDs. What the fuck? And it's like you said, there's no structure. This one is claiming this, and the other one's claiming another kind, and who's your boss? And
this guy's an insane. This guy, it's like, okay, bro.
Yes, exactly. One's an insane, one's a BGD, the other one's a IGD, and nah, bro. All I know,
and I don't care enough for the lore. Fuck them. That's what I said. Fuck them.
I'm in there fighting them. Oh my God, day one with them motherfuckers, bro. Day one. All right, so this is Whip. Somebody getting whipped. Oddity went to war with that McDonald's.
Don't ask me if I'm good, bitch, I'm feeling great. Talking about things you don't know, that's your first mistake. You just want a Glock 9, nigga, you ain't ready for war. Bullet go right past you with gas pedal going through the floor. You just want a nice whip, ain't nothing inside that a bitch adore. You just want a side chick, ain't nothing inside that stupid war. This is that, came with 100,000, pay 2 bills into your car breakdown. That pinging sound you heard up in your engine, now it don't make it sound. That you just fell in love with a nice girl that you don't know about. Now she a whole damn team and you just figured out. Peep how they treat you when they thinking that you broke. Yeah, peep what they saying when they claiming that they woke. Don't ask me if I'm good, bitch, I'm feeling great. Feeling great, bitch, I'm feeling great. Don't ask me if I'm good, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. Bitch, I'm feeling great.
They be really quick to put you in a fucking grave. Steady thinking what they did to you is really brave. Nah, knowing attention is what they really crave. Mentioning their following all so they can ride the wave. Damn. Yo, drug, prison, gang, gang. All from different hoods, but experience the same thing. Robbing for their goods, cool, got a Johnny Dang Jane. You make your own path, no, y'all chose the same thing. Y'all are the leaders that have the power to change things. But you rather chase base, get to dumping and just lay waste? Fuck it, you don't need a future ride. Are you with the gang, are you down to shoot tonight? You ain't with the clique if you won't throw away your life. Imagine what we build if we didn't have to fight. Imagine how we heal with less sickness in our life. Imagine what we'd see if we could start to see the light. Nah, real shit. Man, some of y'all need to hear this. You walk around without a clue and you hella fearless. You don't control your own life. You don't know who's steering. I just make sure you want to hear it. It's odd unique.
Nice, bro. The producer, he was rapping a little bit.
Oh yeah, Larry can do his thing, man. That's not even really the best. He honestly, I don't even lie. Larry can do it. He plays all the instruments. Like man. I don't even know. I actually don't even know. I'll props to Larry, bro. I wish he would just work more. That's all, because he would have been done it.
He doesn't. He's not real active.
He is, but just in different regards, man. Like he mostly DJs instead of does other aspects of music, and because he gets booked for DJing so much, I feel like he does a lot less of the rap and a lot less of the producing and stuff. So.
The song was going crazy, bro.
I appreciate it, Rick. Yeah, that one is that's the shortest track on the album. I wish it was a little longer, but it gets the message.
I was gonna say that, bro, but I think your verse was nice, bro, and I get where you're coming from, bro. This whole thing about like if we, basically if we came together, stop fighting each other. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I get it, bro. And for all intents purposes, bro, it seems like in the gang world, they have come together to a certain extent.
It's definitely a lot different than it used to be. I mean, bro, even in prison, you can see the coexistence of people. Because every day really could be a fight, and it's not.
Right. Well, when I was, it was. You know what I mean? It was a fight. You could not see the other side. I mean, it was on sight. It was like on sight, bro. As soon as you seen him, it was on sight. I'll tell you one thing, bro. I came onto the compound, bro. I was 15 years old, adjudicated adult. They sent me to grown man prison. A lot of people don't believe that, but look it up. You just Google it, and you can see.
I'm seeing them do that to people in my state a lot, bro.
Right. So I was in there 15, walk in there, and motherfuckers already calling my name. I don't even know who they are. There go Rico. That's Rico. Like, I'm like, yo, who are these people and why do they know my name? And yeah, it was a fucking bunch of GDs, bro. They know everything, man. They fucking know everything. Prison's crazy, bro. I'm glad you made it out there, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to, bro. I had to get out of that motherfucker alive.
Well, okay. How can I put this? Prison can kill you physically, but it can kill you spiritually, mentally, in different ways.
No, 100%. That's what I mean. I'm glad I came out of there like alive in the sense of like, I honestly feel like I got out of prison, had a better understanding of who I was as a person, what I was actually capable of in terms of like just achieving my own sobriety and what I found within my own religion and shit, and my my own journey, like what I learned from all the. Honestly, when I got jumped by the GDs, bro, I'm not even joking. I always will tell this. Like I
wish I was there, bro.
I know you would.
I wish I was there, bro. God, I hate the motherfuckers.
Nah, but it was one of them. It wasn't even like I did anything. One of them owed money. He tried to rob me. I wasn't going, and so they all jumped in.
That's how it goes, bro. Yeah.
And so I fought back, and I never had the problem after that. And I even got my ones with dude who started it all, even after that point. But when I was getting jumped, bro, like when I was on Xanax and shit, I was like robbing my mom to the point they had trouble paying their mortgage and shit. And when I got jumped, and I had that was the only time I ever had money put on my books the entire time I was in prison, which I wasn't in there super long, but like everything I did, I was a state fed baby the whole time. Like I survived off of actual state trays and shit.
Yeah.
That was the only way
no
I
canteen,
ate.
Right? Like you
like I was winning in poker and shit if I had any extra suits and shit.
We are so alike, bro. Oh my God.
didn't have that extra get, and and honestly, I deserve that because again, I robbed a lot of the people that cared about me the most on the outs. They did not need to give me any more than I already had. I could survive in there off of that.
You took,
so when I finally
you took in advance. You already took the money. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I was okay with it. I didn't, but when I got jumped, bro, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, bro, this is how your mom felt when you robbed her. Like not like literally like I imagine it was like
you're different, bro.
Out of body experience for me because I was like, damn, bro, like you didn't physically jump your mom, but this is how she felt, bro. Like you're kicking her, you're like and you just keep taking. You just kept taking.
You're too real. You're too real, and I love it. But not everybody would think like that, bro. Most people are victims. I would say 85% of people are victims. And when the GDs jumped them and all that, they wouldn't have been thinking about, damn, like this is what I get. You know what I mean? Like, or this is what it must have felt like to someone else. Like most people don't put their head in that space in that moment. They're thinking, why me? You know what I mean? Like most people are fucking victims, bro. And they never once stop to think like you did. You know, like, oh, I did this to my mom. Like, how did she feel in that moment? She must have felt like I kicked her. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah, like that was like one of the moments for me that proved karma, bro. Because there was like I didn't have money the whole. Like I said, that was the one time I had money in there. Like the one time I had $30 on my book. I spent it on, fucking the little bit of hygiene I could get and some food.
Yeah.
And that was like and that was all basically taken from me.
Yeah.
The minute I received it, like, and then again, like I said, after that I didn't have any other problems. Like that, I ended up like working at the kitchen and getting my first state pay eventually, and was able to get a little bit more, and there was no fucking issue. One, because I didn't want to get punched in the mouth again, but also because of like I don't know, I felt like I kind of felt like I had paid my debt in a way, not fully, obviously, but like I mentally, like I had actually like understood like,
but bro,
what I did wrong.
But bro, let me push back just a little bit because just being in prison was you paying your debt. Okay, what those fucking disciples did, that was extra. That was sauce. You know what I mean? On top. You know what I mean? Because just being in there, you are paying your debt, bro. Most people that never been in there, they may not understand that. And a lot of people have that mentality, well, you put yourself there. You know what I mean? And yeah, we did. But until you're in there, you know what I mean? You may not understand fully.
No, seriously though, it's I don't know. I like I said, I'm prison saved my life, bro. And
so your mother forgave you then. Your mom forgave you then.
Oh yeah, bro.
You came home, you was okay.
My mom forgave me before I even went to prison, bro.
I got you.
Like when I got out of when I bonded out of jail. Because I bonded out before I got sentenced. Because I was told by my public pretender that was the best thing to do. So
to bond out?
Yes, which was
How
wrong.
was that? Well, it depends on the situation because now you don't get no credit.
Like, no, that's where look, this is where it all fucked me. So like, when I got my public defender, I ended up bonding out because he said, look, if you can establish yourself as like a member of society, like go get a job and hold one job the whole time. Go do this. Yeah. The judge is gonna like not want to rip you away from those things.
Sometimes.
Now we get to sometimes is fucking the key word there. We get to fucking sentencing day. So I get arrested on June 26th of 2016. I get sentenced on June 21st of 2017. Okay, so they almost waited a fucking year of just prolonged. So I had some time to I was going to community college for music production, and I had held a job that whole time. Like I was working construction for this company called AAA. And bro, the day of sentencing, I get in there, and the reason the judge gave that she was sending me to prison was because she said she didn't think I served enough time in jail. I was like, God damn, bro! Like y'all fuckers just fucking finessed me out of $5,000, basically.
Yeah, because the whole time you're out, you still got to pay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was paying my rent. Well, my bond, because they had my court go on for a year. Basically, my bond didn't cover any restitution. It only covered my court fees. Like, I almost had $5,000 in just court fees alone after a year of continuances. Absolutely. So it was like, bro, that was like a moment of like, golly. And that's how I said, I think everything that happened to me, I think was meant to happen to me. Because if I wouldn't have went to prison, I don't know if I would have had that same moment of clarity of being jumped and all the other things that I learned about myself being in prison. And
at least they didn't knife you. Sometimes when they jump you, one of them a knife, you know what I mean, stick you a couple times or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that shit had died down. So in 2014, in my prison, the prison I went to, there was a race riot. And so a lot of the shit, there was prison, you know how time it is. 3 years in prison is like nothing. That's like 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were still talking about it like it happened, last summer type shit. And so like the guards, the rules and the way that everything was still like high tension. I feel like there was still a lot of like residual effect of that race riot happening because the prison was shut down. Like they had to call in the National Guard and shit to come in after like a few days. They were burning mattresses and throwing them over the fucking fence and climbing over the fence and shit. Like there's people that are going to be in fucking solitary confinement for 14 years over that shit.
Damn.
Like,
yeah, man. It's a whole other world, bro. And I'm glad you all right, man. And I'm glad that you're of the mentality.
Hey, you too, bro.
Yeah, well, I went 3 times, bro.
I know you went 3 times, but listen, I know motherfuckers that are your age that are still going.
Oh, I know. I could never, bro. Never, bro. You kidding me right now? Bro, I be having a fit up in Central Booking right now. You know how they be, move here, sit here, man, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't doing shit. Bro, they gonna put me in the chair as soon as I get there. You know what I mean? That little joint and put you
on and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that joint, bro. Like, I'm not going for it. All right, this next joint is called
Peace Begins With Me.
Yep. You want to say something about this one?
Yeah, so this is it doesn't say, this is featuring E-Rock and featuring 2 White. This song is pretty dope, man. I just hope you guys enjoy it. I'll let it speak for itself.
Unique, baby. Haha.
I be loving these vibes, bro.
Brought some friends along this time. Let's get it.
I'm trying to bring the hippie vibes, Rick.
Love it, bro.
Starts with us. All starts with me. Shanti Hi Shuru emoji Hodi Hi. Translate. Peace begins with me. That's how I live my life. I'm straight. I don't want to be the best. I just want to be great. All the little moments I'm growing to just appreciate. Can't just talk it, gotta walk it. Watch how I'ma demonstrate. Hop up on the track and it's the pain that I alleviate. Like damn. Yeah, the shit is so immaculate. Wonder how much I'm practicing. Really, I'm just a naturalist. Ayo, betting on myself, then I'm watching how the game go. You won't make it far if all you do is aim low. Do it out of love. It's never for the gain go. Make it be the truth. If all you do is say so, I'ma sell it all just to get a bankroll. I'm vibing to the melodies. I'm rocking to the bass flow. Give it in my all and everything I came for. I'm trying to be a better me. I'm working on my halo. All my goals, I'll be close to those. Never gonna drown. Cause you know that I'ma hold my nose. Shit, got you feeling so good that you could overdose. Holy smoke, shout out to Tony, only my homie know. Reaches hella far, but you know that I be close to home. Smoking, I be staying stoned. We put our differences aside, shit so relatable. Any problems we got, you know that we gon' make it through.
Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this. Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this.
Difference is I wanna be the best, beat the rest, take notes, I play jokes, but don't think you're competing with the ignorance I bring to this. It's like the shit you spit is meaningless, cause now my ego got so big, I live for things that keep me lit. That shit get deep with Nick, cause bro, my mental be gone. That confidence I got is what been getting me strong. It's never y'all, it's on me. I'm in my head with these songs, feeling like I gotta do better than the rest of you, dog. It's just my way of thinking, but whoa,
Look, it's probably wrong to spit it raw, but dog, that keep me afloat. Don't need a boat, I keep that undertone you think is a joke. This shit I say be like Tourette's, I guess, can't keep it controlled. I'm in a row when no one's close, all on my own and it's bad. My head be seeing everyone as stepping stones on the path. And in fact, all the emotions I be feeling when I spoke on a track, in my head I feel it's holding me back. But it don't, and I know that it's all in my head. So I'm hoping to grow, putting all that to bed. But it's woke and it won't go to sleep, so I guess I'm awake with it. So I stay with it, but in time I'll be fine with the rhymes that I wrote. On that day I'll be great because I'm in control of my mind when it goes Columbine with the flows. I'm okay with it, man, I ain't tripping, yeah.
Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this. Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this.
Shocked to hit the ground, still been holding out, just switch it up. They juicing up my sound and squeezing every ounce that fills the cup. These words come by the pound, and since they finally feel me now, I'm out the motive plus hesitation, no reason to give them any love. I won't go falling any deeper. These lyrics banging in my head are a chemical compound produced to feed the ether. I pick the poison with some tweezers, not pushing for luck, I'll find grounding myself through the concrete while I swing this cleaver. Round a mountain, reciprocate. This piece wasn't given, the plans to steal it well heavy-handed. I annihilate the rock before you don't really feel the same. I done picked it up, then dropped it, I'ma have to stop choosing to hold on all the blame. Came off the bench to show that I'm driven, I just ignore the race. Check the pulse like an alchemist, I shape margins to fit the wave. So let me stay out the way. I attempt to twist these healings in progress to recover peace, apply with some aftershave. I kept a hold of all the change that's been given, saving face when it's just not my day. We might be broken, but the lanes always switching, staying focused, so I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm drained, but I'm strong, I still blow through the pain while I sing out the wrong. I'm alright through the rain, let it breathe, I'll hold on, I won't be so afraid. And I'll say, and I'll say, and I'll say,
peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this. Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this. Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this. Peace begins with me, kept holding on, still can't believe I'm alright. My demons breathe, got hold of me, won't let me think or control this.
All right, y'all really enjoyed that one.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, I enjoyed the hook. I enjoyed the content of the verses. I like the song conceptually. I like what the song is actually about. I can't believe I'm all right. You know what I mean? Like, am I all right? Yeah. But if I am, I can't believe it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'll say a couple things. So the first thing is I start my verse off by saying
hang on, but hang on a second. What, babe?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the babies to calm down.
Okay, we were like, we're live.
I know.
Doing the whole thing, the album.
I know, and I've got something to say to Baldy.
Okay. Can you not disrespect my guest, please?
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm calling him what he is. He's
bald. Can you not verbally assault my guest, please? Okay, you're not physically assault me. You know what I mean?
Don't get hurt. Yeah, don't get hurt on my accord, bro. I'll take
right?
it so you don't get physically assaulted.
What's up?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Baldy. Baldy.
Lisa?
I can't hear you because he has the headphones on.
Okay.
But on behalf of Triple R and Cold Blooded, we would like to give you the 2 tickets to the 501 as a wedding gift.
Okay. That's dope. No, I appreciate that.
Who you gonna take with you?
I'm gonna try to take my wife.
Called up for them.
What, babe?
What?
For him to hit cold up.
No, we'll
me the.
Handle that.
Okay.
You say, send me the.
We'll handle that, bro. Yeah, we'll send it to you, bro. We'll handle all that. Yeah, Lisa wanted to do that. Yeah, because it has to. We wanted to do a giveaway, but it has to be somebody in the area. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That wants to go, and literally
I
you're
mean, you
in
can
the
flip a coin
area.
between me and BDR if you want.
I was thinking maybe you and BDR, but yeah, man, if your wife wants to go, that's dope too.
I listen. I have to listen. I as much as I love BDR and he's my brother, and I would like. I probably if she doesn't want to go, then I'll take him. But he has to understand that she likes to go into shows just as much as I do. Like that's so. I gotta.
Yeah.
I gotta always. I always gotta take her if she wants to. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I
man,
mean?
bro. You know how it is, man.
Yeah.
You know how it is. BDR, man. BDR probably get a ticket and go with you anyway.
No, I feel that. I want to say real quick, Rick, before we move on to this one. So I start my bar off that in that last song, "Peace Begins with Me." I start that off by saying "Shanti Ki Shuru Moji Hodi Hai," which is actually Hindi for "Peace Begins with Me," and I actually have that tattooed on my chest.
Now, but wait a minute, I'm confused though. That's Hindu, right?
Yeah,
But you're Buddhist.
yeah. What they Indian people, like people from India, speak Hindi. Like the language is called Hindi.
Oh, okay. But how does that? Isn't Buddhist more like
Buddha was so Satihara
Asian?
Gautama.
I know
Yeah.
India is technically Asian, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, but like so they all like Indian people all speak Hindi. Like most of them believe also in Hinduism, but their language is called Hindi.
some of them
So,
are
like-
Buddhist though. I saw a
No, they're all
documentary.
yeah.
There's towns or
there's a lot
whatever.
of Buddhists. Oh yeah.
There's like whole towns and shit.
Yeah. They're not even. I mean, in all over the world, even all over Asia, there's like Buddhism and different types of shit.
Yeah.
But this literally says "Peace begins with me."
That's dope,
And
bro. Because that's
so, like-
actually true. That's
And
so true,
that's-
bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it really is something that like I wanted to remind myself of every day. Like when I look at myself in the mirror, I want to like the same way that like Michael Jackson says, you start with the man in the mirror. Like I
Yeah.
want to start with him and look at like peace begins. Like the world cannot know peace if I can't know it with myself. If I can't
Absolutely.
go out and try to obtain it. Like,
Well, how could your interactions with other people have that element if you don't? If it, you know what I mean? If you don't have
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
then how are you going out into the world interacting with people?
yeah,
The
nah,
opposite.
for real though.
You know what I mean? T-Po, what's up, bro?
What up, people?
That's my homie right there, bro.
That's
In
my
case y'all,
homie.
he's Asian. In case you didn't know.
All right, go, baby girl. Go. Have mommy put the lid on.
All right, did you want to say something about this song before we spin it,
This
bro?
song's about my wife. Okay,
Nice.
so I guess before there's a line in this song where it says matching tats and bracelets to match. I've got the king of diamonds tattooed on my thumb. She's got the queen.
Nice.
I've got her name tattooed on my wrist. I've got this tattoo of two skeletons and a heart. I say skulls above my wrist. That's another line. Bracelets to match. We both have these permanent bracelets that you can't take off.
Okay,
So
explain
all those
that.
are relevant things.
Wait,
you know, just
wait. Explain that. What do you mean you can't take them off?
like it's like this bracelet is soldered, so like I'd have to break this bracelet to take it off my wrist. Like it doesn't have a
Damn,
clasp
bro.
on it.
On
It's
some
permanent.
covenant shit. You know what I mean? God.
Yeah.
Yo, that's deep right there, bro.
It symbolizes, bro. We both got one, so it's like it was just another one of those things that like.
No, it's
You know what I
beautiful.
mean?
I just, bro, I'm one of these people that find stupid symbolism in everything. Like everything I do has like if whenever you see a picture, a thumbnail, it's got stupid symbolism in it. Like if you just look at it, look away, you won't even get everything that's in the picture or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's dope, bro. You guys kind of have a similar thing, you know, a lot of symbolism.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. We both. She's got my name tatted. I've got her name tatted. Like, bro, we got
But
it.
now you're actually married, so.
Oh yeah.
Believe it or not, all them tattoos and the bracelets and all that, those are fantastic gestures, bro. But at the end of the day, that marriage, that is the solidification. You know what I mean? Like now that is
No, I
like
feel that.
you guys are that's it, bro. That's the paperwork and you locked in now, bro.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no I'm mad and I'm going to my mama's or I'm out of
Oh,
here.
Shit, we
None of
ain't been like
that.
that in a long time. We've been together for 7 years before now. Like our marriage day, like the day that we got married, was also our 7 year anniversary. We just kept the same anniversary.
That's phenomenal, bro. That's a great idea, man. See, again, everything you do has mad symbolism, bro. I like it.
You kind of, I do. I don't know. I try to. I try.
You're
that's all I
symbolic.
want. Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
symbolic person, bro. It's okay. I'm seeing a lot of similarities here, bro. You know what I mean? Get jumped in prison by the same group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing, and the way you handled it, like, I'm just seeing a lot of similarities in your whole outlook, bro. Yo, when's your birthday?
August 8th, 8/8.
So Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's dope, bro. All right, man. Let's run this joint here. Oh yeah, this is my shit right here.
My love is odd, but we made it through the obstacles. You put me in my prime, so I know our love is optimal. You got me looking back, cause you know I had to cop of you. The way you hold me down, I swear to God, it's so remarkable. King and queen catch, bracelets to match. Man, don't understand how much we attach. You carry me, I carry you back. Any problem you have, we tear it in half. It's a joke, it's a laugh, it's your beautiful laugh. Any shit that you giving, I be saying in it back. You work so hard, you deserve to relax. I'll take a stroke from the back. Hey, love my baby, my boo bad. 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 Love my. You tatted on my wrist, goes above my fist. Till death do us part. Only way that we could ever split the way you help me win is get me out my element. Our bond's getting stronger forever. Our love is relevant. Just soaking. Our dopest the moments. Just knowing how far we done came and how far we done going. The kids getting big. You watch how they growing. You know it. Holding you down while you holding me closer. You a bad bitch. Swear to God, you the coldest. We ain't staying locked and we can't lose the focus. Best staying rocking and staying in motion. We mixing things up like preparing the potion. Love my baby, my boo bad. Love my baby. My boo bad, love my baby, 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 my boo bad, love my. Our lives are intertwined like the trees on the vine. The peace that you give me in my heart, in my mind. The things that we build like our art is divine. Got to me all the great and the harshest of times. A-L-L-Y gave me an S-O-N, then gave me a daughter, then gave me a son again. The reason for the rest of my life that I just wanna win. You catch me when I'm falling, I'll catch you when you're stumbling. So here is all my love, and give me all your suffering. We figured all it out, then we sprinkle a little luck with it. There's never any doubt, we cross it off the bucket list. No backing out, baby girl, now you stuck with this. I love my baby, my boo bad. Love my baby, my boo bad. Love my baby, my boo bad. Love my baby.
This shit is so catchy. It just feels good. You just want to like wear it. You just want the song. Just, you know what I mean? Dope.
Okay.
Oh, they singing along.
Oh yeah, I know that. Nah, for real. Like actually, a lot of my kids. My 1-year-old likes a lot of my music. But
I could see why they would like that one.
Yeah. A lot of my kids, like every time I play that song and my kids hear it, they like start gathering in the room.
Bro, that song feels good. You just want to. That song feels like a big hoodie that you put on. You know what I mean? Like you just want to wear that shit, bro. That's a good song, bro. That's a really good
I just
record.
always that 2014 like it's like a certain sound to me that like came out of like the Bay Area, and I've always wanted to make a song like that.
I think I just really like it because I know it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I hear a record and I know it's real, it makes me listen a little bit harder. I get more out of it.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Than just them records not really talking about anything.
Yeah, just some random shit.
Cool to listen to. I don't get a lot out of it, man. Truth be told, but I get shit out of y'all's music, bro. Like Chrissy be dropping them fucking, you know what I mean? Like, bro, Chrissy be fucking getting into it, man.
Yeah.
And the writing so intricately and yet sounding so good and making all perfect sense, bro. You guys are phenomenal writers. I can't say it enough. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying it. This one's called Roll with the Tide. I hate the title already. I hate it.
He said,
I hate it. I hate the title.
Roll with the Tide?
I hate it.
Well, that's
because
okay.
Lisa, I'm going to tell you why I hate it. Because Lisa, there's a college football team that I hate. And their slogan is Roll Tide.
Oh. No, see, this is just with the Tide.
And that's Lisa's team. You see what I'm saying? So we're at an impasse here.
This song's actually kind of more about like men's mental health and just mental health in general. Like and just like pushing through. So I mean, Matt Spawn, I don't know if you're getting off or what, bud, but you might want to check this song out.
Well, we gonna check it out, bro. We checking it out.
No. Matt Spawn said he got he said I'm so depressed. So I was like, this song is literally about that kind of shit, actually. So that's kind of crazy, but like, yeah, this is like this has got challenged by greatness in it. He did the hook, and he does a second verse. And I'll say this: a lot of people, I've said that this is actually one of the songs I started sending around from this album. It was the first single off this album. I sent it to a lot of other review shows, and a lot of people don't like the way the hook sounds, but there's something about the hook that grew on me, and I actually really like it now, and so I decided to keep it as an artistic decision. So some people,
but it was a collective consensus though, like multiple different outlets told you we don't like that.
Yeah, they like the concept of the song. They like both the verses, but the thing is, but when I first started showing this song to people like my wife's younger brothers and stuff like that, they're like in high school and stuff. They said the same thing. They're like, I didn't like the hook at first, and now I liked it by the end of the song. I felt that exact same way when I heard it.
Okay.
So like, I got enough of that it made me want to keep it, if that makes sense. I was like, you know what? It might not be for everybody, but maybe I'm going to keep it for the people it is for. You know what I mean? Like, that was kind of like my conjecture on it.
Yeah. Bro, when you have people in the chat that are going through situations that your records are actually dealing with, I think these are, I'm going to sound corny right here, but I think these are powerful moments, bro. What the fuck do we make this art for? Why do we even make this shit? You right? You know what I mean? And then you have somebody who's, going through a lot. Yeah. And what I would tell Spawn is that, bro, sometimes you make your choices and they're bad choices, and then it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to now live with the choice.
Yeah.
And now start to dig yourself out of the hole and create a new thing. Either way, you learn from the experience. If you get your family back, you'll learn from the experience. Hopefully you'll say, okay, now I know. You know what I mean? Like, I can never fuck around, thank you, Lord, and all that. If you don't get your family back, then yeah, it's sad, bro. But you'll always have your children. And second from that, moving forward, you'll have the same knowledge, though. You know what I'm saying? You'll move forward with the same knowledge. And you'll be like, all right, listen, I'm not going to make those mistakes in my new situation. Either way, brother, you're going to learn.
That's all you literally can do.
That's it, bro. That's all you can do. He's doing the right thing, giving him time and everything. It's tough, bro. It's tough, man. All right, roll with the tide. Maybe that's what you got to hear. Maybe you got to roll with the tide right now. Now you roll with the punches. It's the same thing.
Look at where I'm at versus where I've been in life. If you only knew the half of what it took to make it right. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you.
All right, hang on a second, right? So the whole thing with the hook and not liking it the first time you hear it and all that. Bro, I've heard this song now like 30 times and I fucking love the hook. So I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I've heard it though. You know what I'm saying? I've heard the record.
Yeah. So it is something that I that's what I'm saying. It has grown on everybody that has actually took the time to hear it more than once. Basically.
And that's what we were talking about earlier. It's kind of hard to get somebody to even listen to your record once. You know what I mean? Let alone give it another try. But I'm sure glad that I've heard it multiple times. I love the hook, bro. All right, let's go, man.
Look at where I'm at versus where I've been in life. If you only knew the half of what it took to make it right. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you. Reject that. This life you can't get back. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you. Reject that. This life you can't get back. Where do I start and what do I say? Type of man, just cut to the chase. Gotta keep it moving while I'm there in the way. Get lost in myself, get carried away. If it's lost then I felt, then I carried it away. Positive thoughts in a negative space. Staying on my ground with these problems I face. Like gnats in the air, I swatted away. It took intent to see that change in me, yeah. Who I was not a way to be, yeah. It took the things my friends say to me, every shaping things. I made my mark and then changed the scene. Just need a spark of that hope. Keep growing for my kids. I hope they see in the growth. I hope they see in the light. Cause look at where I'm at versus where I've been in life. If you only knew the half of what it took to make it right. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you. Reject that. This life you can't get back. I gotta get it however I can get it. If I give up now, I won't be able to live with it. Take the music like a pill, my medicine. All I'm trying to do in this life is be a better man. Looking back, I done came a long way. For so long, I was always going the wrong way. But I got on track, got a ball from my back. And the further I get, the more it gets lonely. Every time I get ahead, I get knocked back. Thinking I'm a good person, but they say I'm not that. Trying so hard not to turn around and walk back. And go back to the old me, cause don't nobody want that. Bump that, I ain't letting this shit deter me. And if I can't control it, can't worry. Trying to keep people in my life who ain't worthy. Gotta stay away from the people that wanna hurt me. I'm trying to keep it together, I know I'm breaking down. Screaming on the inside, but outside I can't make a sound. This is for the hard times and strong men who feel like giving up. Just remember, if you ain't made mistakes, then you ain't living up. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you. Reject that. This life you can't get back. Bad times build strong men. You gotta roll with the tides if you gon' win. Take a breath, take a step back. The stress, you can't let that get to you. Reject that. This life you can't get back.
Bro,
it's actually funny.
Phenomenal,
funny the next
bro.
part after fucking he asked if E-Rock was supposed to be on that song, and he actually quit music for a little bit, and that's the only reason he's not on that song.
Damn.
That beat was made specifically for.
I don't think he needs to be on the song because hearing it the way it is, I don't think it. I know he's a great rapper, but I don't think it lacked anything, bro. That's a grown man record right there.
Nah, I love that song, bro.
I love it too, bro. I love the message of that song. Your album is not an album that, bro, young kids. This isn't an album for young boys. Okay, Let's be honest, right? We would like it if they heard it, right? We would like it if they gave it a listen. We would love it. This is not for young boys, bro. This is not for that crowd of teenagers that you see hanging out, those teenage takeovers. They're probably not listening to Oddity, unfortunately. This is grown man music, bro. This is that music that men that been through struggles, that have come up, that have been reborn, okay? That's who's going to get something out of this album. That's who's going to receive this message right here. Bro, it's incredible, bro. So I haven't heard a record on this album yet that was just like a puff record, you know what I mean? Where you just throw it in there and it just doesn't mean anything. I'm at the club, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't heard that on this album, like, at all, bro. The closest thing that you have to a puff piece here is the joint to your wife, and it's 100% factual real. So you can't really put it in that box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's artwork. Yeah. It's a real life.
It's one of those things that the people that know me, that know me a little less, that's what I actually. So I was thinking about that. I personally don't think that there's any skips on this album, but I do think people will skip My Boo Bad because it's not about their boo, it's about mine.
Right. Oh, there you go. But they can relate to it, though, right? They can relate to it.
Yeah.
Definitely, yes. She's not our boo, but we got our own, and we're relating on that level. Some of the shit you said in the record, bro, I relate to in my own personal relationship. So
I feel that,
yeah, man, I think we can get something out of it. Spawn said, "Is that Freddie Ruger, your old stuff?" Yeah, man, that's me, bro. I used to be Freddie Ruger. Yeah, my name.
That was the prime Rick horrorcore.
Yeah, I had just got a diagnosis. I was upset. You know what I mean? I just went off. You know what I mean? For a couple of years there. I was sawing people in half, and then But we back to the. You know what I mean? We back to the real now. Yeah, this album right here is for grown men that have overcome struggle or that are currently facing struggle. This is like anthem for them.
I don't know. I wrote a lot of this album from like I said, like I just wanted to. I didn't sit down and write any one of these songs with the intent of it being the best song I ever wrote. I just wrote it with the intent of it being the song I designed it to be.
Got you. I think that when we write for like what the first thing you said, like when we write out of our brain and we're writing for a specific thing, like I want to target a certain audience or I want to say certain things in this song that'll get me in over here. I find that to be less authentic. I don't find that to be real artistic. Like, I'm not going to get a real artistic value out of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you sit down and you make a song that might play in the club, like the Boo joint or whatever, it's all factual, well, see, now that's different now. You see what I'm saying? Now that's different, bro. You're talking about your girl, but they got songs about bad bitches, just random, I like the bad, you know what I mean?
That was actually my spin on that. Was like there's tons of songs that sound like they have that same beat, that same BPM and stuff, but I wanted to do something that was like my spin on it, my take.
But we're not even talking about that right now. You come in here talking about money make the booty go bounce. Like, how random can you be?
It needs to be in the club.
Mosh, she's obsessed with the song, bro.
This song has got Deadweight in it, and so this is featuring Deadweight. I'm pretty sure you've heard this one before. I couldn't hold this one back for a while. I wanted to. I didn't want this to be heard until basically this moment now, but it's really hard. I love this. I love this song too. Actually, I like this song because this is my smoking song. I literally like to wake and bake to this song.
That's dope.
And Mad Spawn, Rick Ruger is definitely on this album.
Legendary.
Yeah. How'd you need that way?
Yeah, bro. I can tell you already off the top.
I know the perfect way to start the day. I do. Make some bacon and eggs and then you wake and bake. Changing my mind while my mind be changing states. I think that it's safe to say we ain't just getting high, we elevate. Sure are. Lead by example, good vibes is what we demonstrate. Do what we do to get by. Fuck you to those who hating. A doctor with these rhymes, can't you see all of the patients? Those who putting in the work, the ones who gon' make it. Straight up. If I haven't stated, I'm smoking and staying faded. For any and all occasions, smoking, I'm potent, I feel amazing. Ayy, I love and smell the taste. I roll some dab up in some shake. Gelato, birthday cake, we rolling, smoking one right to the face. In any case, we beat the odds and then we carry weight. But this is nothing new, you know we living day to day. We keep pushing scope and finding slow. We smoking, then we fade away. And if we think you po, then you know we going the other way. I love the ganja friends, more baked than iguana skin. Smoke if you got it, then we locking in. Been rolling them logs again, a lot of them. Staying real and making good on my promises. I'm smoking in the morning, I'm smoking more at night. I'm smoking in the afternoon, it's got me feeling right. I'm smoking for some peace and the times of war. You know I'm smoking, and then I smoke a little more. I'm smoking in the morning, I'm smoking more at night. I'm smoking in the afternoon, it's got me feeling right. I'm smoking for some peace and the times of war. You know I'm smoking, and then I smoke a little more.
Smoking marijuana till I reach the fucking higher ground. Feeling like I'm Obi-Wan, the way I fly it slice them down. I've been on my independent shit, so yeah, I clown around. The illest in the building when I'm walking in, they bowing down. Drinking Kool-Aid as I'm toking my joint. Motherfuckers think it's sweet until I'm proving a point. I think the government is evil, it's both sides of the coin. So I'ma hunt the predators and blast my gat at they coin. See me and Odd, we like evil twins, so we don't need a squad. Heat is on, step up out my kitchen before your knees are gone. Evil pawns, do my bidding for me while they feel my song. Seeing God, when I aim that pistol, then I squeeze it off. Walk around cause I'm the living dead, George Romero. Can't stand the way I think, all of these thoughts I wanna let go. All this money got me feeling like Robert De Niro. I've been on my step and shit, I said that from the get-go.
I'm smoking in the morning, I'm smoking more at night. I'm smoking in the afternoon, it's got me feeling right. I'm smoking for some peace and the times of war. You know I'm smoking and then I smoke a little more. I'm smoking in the morning, I'm smoking more at night. I'm smoking in the afternoon, it's got me feeling right. I'm smoking for some peace and the times of war. You know I'm smoking and then I smoke a little more.
Are we building legends over here?
BLI till I die.
Yo, that shit was hard, bro. As soon as it come on, I heard it before, but I was like, yo, it would hit a little different this time. Like sometimes the second, third time you hear it, you really hear it. You know what I mean? The vibe as soon as it dropped is like, yeah, bro, this is hip hop. As soon as my brain identifies it as hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it, though. I'm locked in at that point, bro. That's all it takes. My brain has to identify it first. Sometimes I don't get that certification. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, yeah. This was something
that are already kicked in.
Yeah, they've been kicked in, bro.
He said,
how can you tell?
He said, I need to get on that. That's what I need to get on the gummy train, bro.
You like them?
I just haven't had experience with really great ones like from like dispensaries where I'm from, and not too many
dispensaries are trash.
Yeah.
Everybody's
like,
all hype. Let me get some weed from that shit's trash.
See, I get cars from there and shit, but like the fucking like bro, I could probably eat 2 bags of dispensary gummies and still be like okay, like literally completely fine.
Exactly, bro. Me too. But I couldn't if I did that with the gummies I make. You would have to airlift me out of the home, bro. There'd be a chopper on top of the fucking crib and shit, bro. Like, I would be out of there, bro. You gotta understand, bro. The shit I make, bro. I took 4 ounces of high potent flour, and I made 1 cup of oil. Now, most people they use a half an ounce or 1 ounce per cup. I use 4. No, it was more. It was like probably closer to 5. It was like 4 and then a bunch of trim I ain't even weigh I threw in there. It was probably like 5 fucking ounces for 1 cup. Trust me, bro. You gonna feel these. You know what I mean? I wish I could mail them to you, bro, but it's gonna get hot, man. The motherfuckers be melting and shit.
Oh yeah, nah, bro. Hey, it's all good. We'll link up one day, and I will definitely we'll fucking exchange because I fucking yeah. I my buddy, he used to have somebody that made cupcakes. They'd make like chocolate and all these different flavor ones, bro. And those are the only edibles I've had. And not to say that there aren't others out there, but those are the only edibles that I've had in my life where I was like, bro, those are like I could go to those full time, like and not ever do anything else. Like that, they had my shit smelling like weed. Like I was working construction, and we were working on this church, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm finishing up. I'm like, oh my god, if somebody walks in here, they're calling the police. It smells like I just blew down in here.
Yep, and you smell it all over your arm and all that. The gummies and the carts are definitely better if you're trying to get away with it at work or around people or whatever. Well, see, the vape is probably better. The gummies is hard to hide because that should be hitting you like a punch in the face. You know what I mean? Like, for real. When you make the shit at home, is better, bro. When you make it at home, is better. Somebody said, Steve said he like medicated Kool-Aid. I haven't tried that. Bro.
So there's my buddy has this thing we call it's weed syrup. Like it's literally like maple syrup made with a like highly concentrated amount of weed.
Right.
And we call it we just for the fuck of it, we call it weed lean basically. But that shit will have you fucking sleeping, standing up.
My tolerance is so fucking high though, bro. Like, okay, so like so my gummies, right? So I gave one to Snide, and he was like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? On one. I just ate 5, so you know, like an hour ago. So my tolerance is mad high. But now I probably won't smoke no more tonight, and I have a hard time sleeping, bro. I got issues that you
know me. Oh yeah. But see, that's the other thing though. You're smoking to alleviate. A lot of other people aren't smoking for that same reason. Yeah. It's like my mom's the same way, bro. My mom could honestly out-smoke a lot of people just because she's not smoking and really even getting high. It's just doing other things for her body. You know what I mean? She's finally able to relax. Her feet don't hurt as much. You know what I mean?
That
like
relax part is that's serious. Because I'm wondering about her, bro. When you said she had a tumor in the back of her brain, I'm wondering if that's affecting her muscular, like what happens to me, because that's what I have. I don't have a tumor, but I have the lack of, it doesn't create, there's something back there that creates this thing called GABA, and then that's what makes your muscles listen to your brain. So if she has a tumor on that same area, I'm wondering if that has an effect on her muscular or have an effect on her being able to relax or spasms or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Like for her, she says like because of the tumors, like she basically like on you know how some people like they always have like their ears ringing. My mom has like an ear screeching thing that's always going on that ties into that. Like anytime there's a certain noise, like if like feedback it shows, like you'll literally see my mom like wince in actual pain because she can feel it in her head.
Yeah,
like,
I hear that, bro.
It's like it's just shit like that. And top of like honestly, my mom is open, but she doesn't really talk about everything that probably every like thing it affects. So I honestly don't know what else like she like just deals with that she doesn't really tell people about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's kind of
I get it.
She's the type of mom. She's not really trying to tell us, bro. She's more likely to tell my wife something than me and BDR, if that makes sense.
Well, that's her telling you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, that's her telling you, but not having to have that awkward.
But well, here's the thing though. My mom's an intimidating woman, so she'll look you in the eye and be like, "And if you fucking tell my son, I'm beating your ass." So there's still things that she wants somebody to know. So if something happens, we do know what's going on. But she wants it still to be kept on the down low.
It's going to be on the down low. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's going to be on a need-to-know basis. You know what
Damn,
I mean?
bro. It's tough, man. It's tough.
And that's part of her trying to be a tough for us.
Yo, Spawn. Yo, I used to love taking dabs. I had the whole apparatus, everything. But because of my health situation, I have scoring on my lungs, so it's tough for me to smoke a lot. So that's why I lean more into the edibles because personally of my situation. Bro, if I didn't have anything wrong with my lungs, bro, I'm blowing them dragon dabs. You know what I mean? Like,
God.
love it,
That's,
bro.
I'm
Everybody
starting
loves
to,
it.
I'm honestly getting to your point, Rick. That's why I said I need to start looking more into edibles because I could tell that like my lungs, smoking in general is like harder for me to do. Like it hurts.
Right.
I'm coughing more. Like it's just, I've never been like this in my life. I'd rather just not smoke at all
They say
than
that
fucking
vape.
cough out for a fucking 30 minutes.
They say that vape fucks your lungs up, and
I believe it.
it might be true, bro. In my case, I have diseases, so they can't point to it. But before I got diagnosed, that's all I smoked was carts, and I was running through them, bro. Every 2 seconds, I was blowing on that motherfucker, man. And now I got this, lung damage and this and that. They can't definitively say it was that because I
Yeah.
have scleroderma and I've had blood clots in my lungs and all of that. But I know in my heart the amount of fucking carts that I was smoking, and I think it fucked me up, bro. I think
Oh
it
yeah,
fucked me up, man.
I think I got one that was just not the greatest quality, and ever since then I literally can feel it in my lungs every time I
Yeah,
smoke.
it's the shit that it's not the dope. It's the shit they mix with the fucking dope.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's
just,
the
yeah,
dope is fine. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with the fucking weed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, okay, so this one is the outs.
yep. I've played this one before on here a couple times when I got it finished. Um, Shout out to Saturn Storm Media. They've recreated a beat for me for this song. This song is pretty dope, man. This is like one of my every fucking bar lines. Like this is called the outs because it's about people that this is a mantra, like in religions and what I believe in. Like people walk around and they repeat the same things to themselves until
Yeah.
they believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this is one of those songs where like depending on your situation, depending how it hits you, when it hits you, you know what I mean? When you're hearing it, like this is supposed to be a song that helps you finish that process. You repeat the hook or a part of the verses or something that's going to get you over that edge because you're almost out. And I think a lot of the times when we're almost out, everything can seem in disarray, or it feels like because when you're in the middle of living your dream, you forgot what it was like to start chasing it. You know what I mean? When you haven't started living your dream yet, you don't realize that when you're halfway through, 3/4 of the way through of almost getting where you at least wanted to be to a certain degree, that it's not going to look like you thought it did. So you feel like you're a failure, or you feel like you're not doing certain things right, when in all reality, you just need to keep going.
Bro, that was like so many fucking facts, bro. That was so well put, bro, and so relatable, man. You're an intelligent artist. You're articulate, intelligent. So is BDR. So somebody, you know what I mean? Y'all came up that way. Y'all came up that way.
Man. I just take what life is giving me, bro. I literally try to be a walking definition of reach one, teach one. Like if I've got something to offer you, I want to be able to give it to you because that's the only way that this shit works.
Have you ever thought about? Gotta be careful how I phrase this question. Have you ever thought about paying your real dad a special visit? Because of what he did to your mom? Like, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. No, plenty of time. Even like when I had the not really opportunities, but like in person, like I just he knows where I stand. Like he's gonna know even more after what we've got coming, but then even like I'm in the middle of writing like an ode to my mother kind of song. I didn't really realize that's what it was when I started writing it, but that's kind of what it's coming out to be, at least the verse that I'm in now. And so there's a lot that like I've got a song that will be coming on my EP this winter that is really going to go into detail about like just my perspective on a lot of things, like and how I feel. And then like you're giving me another opportunity to kind of convey a more aggressive side of that, because I'm kind of I've tried to really like. The thing is it's not that I'm against it, but I haven't written a song about him because I don't want to. Like, I don't want to like if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of me that's tried to refrain from like wanting to give him any attention.
But how do you purge that then?
Exactly. So now that I already have a song with my mom and like writing about my mom more specifically, I've wrote about my mom in other songs too, but like I wanted to have something a little bit more like this seemed like it was like more of a letter to her. So like now that I have that in the works, I think I've like, I don't know, I've heard some other things by some other artists in this community, like Country Boy Dollar, I think, or it might have been Big Scheme. One of them sent one in. There was like a "fuck you to my real dad" kind of song.
Yeah, Scheme.
Yeah.
That bit was hard though. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I was like, you know what, bro? I can get on this train. Like I can get behind.
But you would do it in a different way. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was hard, bro.
Yeah. It just like inspired me. Like, okay, yeah. There's 2 songs left, Chrissy. There's 2 songs. There's this one and one more.
The poor Chrissy, bro.
I know.
Chrissy's up all night, bro.
Thank you for rocking out, bro.
Audronique. Gotta keep working cause we almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Yeah. A rose that arose out the concrete. I will not fall for the folly. I'm here to be sure, not a probably. While doing some work on my colleagues. The prime version of Ollie. Flow like a butterfly stinging on beat. Build my table and pulling up C. Show your work with your action, cause talking be cheap. It's more than just faith to be taking the leap. Staying strong to yourself when they saying it's weak. But fuck what they talking about. Maneuver and push through the dial. We all gotta find our own way. So I've been making a route at my own pace. Fuck what they say, working towards being one of the greats. Up in the stakes, making lessons out of any mistakes. Giving out key ain't the keeper of gates. Riding on beats where I seem to escape. Gotta take risk, ain't keeping it safe. Going for it all, sink my teeth in the stakes. Gotta choose love cause it's easy to hate. Push through it all, I can see through the haze. Stay working hard for the easier days. Touch the pole off, shit easy to say. Repeat it to yourself till you see in a way. Doing what's real till we see in a wave. Doing what's real till we see in a grave. I cannot cage to the crave. If I start losing it, I say, hey. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see.
Legendary.
The promises that I be swearing to keep. The miles I'm walking before I can sleep. The ones who ain't can be saying the least. Righting my wrongs, yeah, stay and repeat. Knowing I'm keeping a pair of them cleats. For anybody who gon' dare to compete. Cooking the kitchen while bearing the heat. They steady be barking and bearing their teeth. They biting the style, just looking to eat. Catching the dog and his back on the leash. Climbing the mountain, don't care if it's steep. They saying it's weak, but fuck what they talking about. Maneuver and push through the doubt. We all gotta find our own way. So I've been making a route. Adversity circling, that I be hurdling. Precision is surgery, moving with certainty. Tell them the truth, it's the highest of courtesy. Some choose to be negative, others be nurturing. Say what you want, you never be hurting me. Used to be underground, now I be surfacing. Riding the beat, it feel like I'm surfacing. Something feel off, my people alerting me. World is fucked up, it's filled with absurdities. Killing the beat, you can see how I'm murdering. Had an epiphany, shit just occurred to me. My time is right now, like it's an emergency. I'm about to break through, I can feel that I'm close. Until I get a deal, I'ma feel that I'm broke. Always keep it real, you can feel it, I hope. This for the ones who really deal with the most. It's all on me, can't live with the cope. After my death, they gon' say that I'm dope. Breaking off bread, take a piece of the loaf. Keep pushing forward, yeah, you know how it goes. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Gotta keep working cause I'm almost out. Hit up the plug cause I'm almost out. Gotta succeed cause of all this doubt. We gon' see how it all works out. Yeah. How it all works out. Yeah. How it all works out.
building legends over here.
Yes, sir. Bro, I don't even know which song I would point to and say that's my favorite track on this project. I really don't, but I think this one's in the conversation.
Hell yeah. No, I
Bro.
like this song a lot, man.
Bro, this is heat. And the way that it's just delivered in a perfect way, man. Absolutely just flawless victory. Yeah, man. Yo, this album is crazy. Like I said, this is grown man music though. The vibes, the actual production, the BPMs, the tempo of the music.
Yeah.
It definitely for grown men that want to hear good music, bro. Self-reflective music. And I'm saying, go ahead, bro. The only track on here really that isn't is the next one. Is the only one you could say.
No, I like this next one a lot. The last track on the album is like pulls all the vibes together, bro.
I'm not saying it's not a super dope track. I'm just saying out of all the tracks that you have topically, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, this next song. Yeah. That's what this next song is supposed to feel like. That like you take the album out on like a party. Like that's like I got this. Like I said, none of this is like this whole album is like a lot of my perspective, but a lot of my ability to. I wonder like I have a few like the last track. I have a few songs on this album that are just me, so that way I can still deliver that. But I really wanted to show that like I pull inspiration from a lot of other people. A lot of people that. There's a lot of people that are able to like make it be able to happen for me personally. Like, you know what I mean? Like Rick Ruger, you know what I mean? Rickrugerreviews, like, you know what I mean? The shit show, fucking all of that is like played into like who I can be as an artist, things I draw inspiration from. And like, so outside of what you hear from my regular life, the other shit that I see in music, like, I want to be able to be on par with some of these other artists that I know are working just as hard as I am.
Well, bro, having talked to you, having heard a little bit more of your story, I'm gonna be leaving here tonight more, more inspired. You know what I mean? Not just by your music, bro, but by you as a human being. I'm gonna be leaving here definitely inspired, bro, and I appreciate you for that. And I appreciate you for letting me even be on your album. I mean, that was an honor to get up there and spit between Jeebs and Cinematic and you. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. I love it, man.
And now I'm like I said, thank you, bro, for giving artists like me a chance to, talk about our life, share our story. You know what I mean, and come in here and be ourselves and not feel judged for that, and also get like good critiques and like the ability to grow. There's so many people that I've met through here that have like advanced my career in ways like and I mean that in like real shit. Like I've met producers in here, so if I ever fucking need a beat, you know what I mean, we can have features from anybody for any type of song you could think of, all the way from Nameless to Jeebs to Chrissy to Mosh to A Money to like.
You can't even name them all, bro. It's
literally,
crazy.
bro. Like all the different things that you can get from being in here, and like I like this has been a big part of my life, bro. Especially in this last year, like since 2026, and like I feel like I could have been a lot farther if I just would have found you guys sooner. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck have you been my whole life?
Well, here's the thing, we weren't anywhere because we haven't even been. Next month will be a year that we've been doing this. So look how fast this has grown. Look how great this is. I mean, I would never guess that this would have turned into this, man.
Thank you,
but it's special, bro. It really is special, and it's special because of y'all. Okay, it really is the community in here that's special, man. People constantly showing up for each other, bro. All right, let's get into this one. Last record of the
Legendary.
Let's go.
Yeah. Not Unique and his family on this one. Man, this is an instant classic. Let's get. You know what it be. We're just a part of the team. Right. Let's go. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team and with the working, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team we put the work in, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team we put the work in, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team we put the work in. Yeah. Just glad to be part of all of it. I'm putting all my heart in this. Shout out to the ones who've been here since the start of it. We're growing all my heart and shit. Trying to change the game while I'm leaving a little marketing. Hey yo, I control my flow like maestros. Giving back to each other, we spread the light and we grow. Reach one, teach one with the knowledge that we know. Side by side, hand in hand, and stand with 10 toes. Yeah, we solid. It is symbolic. The game up with economics, staying honest. Bullshit is be honest. Loyalty and love, the things are gonna bind us. Never looking for return. Just doing it out of kindness. That's yeah. And we ride all night. Let's go. Party with peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in.
Ain't come with peace, I showed up with a purpose. Solid as a rock, I'm a part of the circus. $9.99, I'm the 10th, I made a purchase. I ain't go see, trying to do some soul searching. I'm the nigga better than Jordan, that never made it. It's the new right top 5, 88, somehow your favorite. The time ain't gotta say it, cause my logo mean danger. Me on the boom bap, whole word, I got a banger. Triple R force, BLI endorser. Closet full of corpse, born twice, this an auction. Can't even finish one back, gotta relaunch. Gun longer than your bloodline, I call it Tyler Tunga. CMNT, nigga Cowabunga. Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince, got a classic for the summer. Two things for sure, one thing for certain. On the outside looking in as we close the curtains.
Party with peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, working. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. We're part of the team, we put the work in.
I put the work in, I'm underground lurking. You on the ground jerking. 24 rounds squirting, the new crown's emerging. I'm sitting on the throne, and Rick is all alone. The rest ain't even in my zone. I suggest leave it alone. My confession really strong. I've been tested by it all. I've invested in the Lord. I put it through your chest with the iron like a sword. You will never understand all the bullshit I've endured. Real is seeping from my pore. Now they're speaking of a war. Leave them leaking on the floor. What's the meaning of it all? Somebody tell me different. Give them hell with this commitment. They snitching. They really wanna tell them my position. Live in these conditions. I offer free admission. Often seen in prison. I'm walking with a vision. I'm off in competition. They all can get this whipping. Don't let me put this clip in. They find you when they fishing.
Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. We part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, work in. Party in peace and with the purpose, purpose. Part of the team, we put the work in, yeah.
Born in rhythm, heartbeat, boom when it knocked in. God gave me pain, told me turn into a plot. Now every scar got a voice every time that I talk. I don't rap for the buzz, I was built for the cause. I turn a thought into a wave, now I'm causing a shift. Adi coming with the moves, but it's unique how it hits. I don't follow any path, I was born for this shit. Every bar like a blade, leaving slits in the wrist. Sleeping on the craft, I don't dream, bitch, I live it. Every line is like a gem, got them bouncing right with it. Got Jeeps in the cut, man, don't get your beat jack. Leave it stripped in the street like a thief that'll need that. Me and Rick and Philly keep it loaded with the two, and I ain't shooting for attention, I'm exposing all the fools. I was born for the pressure, I was molded in the proof. Every bar got a body, I ain't holding up a truth. Cinematic.
Are we building legends over here?
I gotta tell you on this one right here, I love Cinematic's verse, bro. I love how you start. I love how this record starts, and I love how this record ends, bro. Yeah.
See, I like everybody else's verse on this song more than mine. I mean, like
It'd be
I'm
like
being
that,
dead.
right? It'd be like that. But we here to tell you it's not like that. But I mean, in your mind, it's like that. You know what I mean? No, bro. You started the track off great, bro. You set the premise. You understand what I'm saying? Then every other artist, they kind of drew off of. For me, it was the hook, because that's all I had when I got this record to work. That's all I had was the hook. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, going off the hook, going off the hook. I was like, all right, man, let me put a Philly joint on here.
And I had the thing is, so so I kind of structured this the way I did with Peace Begins with Me. Like it was supposed to. We talked about this before, like when we first got the mix back for that song, like partying in peace is a choice.
Yeah.
It's not like, and so that means different to other people. Like when I say, when I like the other side of partying in peace is also partying with a purpose. Like some of that is like I know the song is a laid back chill vibe, but that meaning is like protesting and like the idea of like doing the thing, but like it needs to have a purpose and intent behind it. Don't just be out there. When you start partying for no reason, that's when you start getting into shit for no reason.
I think that's fair. That's a fair, way to look at it, bro. Because if you're not out there with a purpose, something else is gonna get a hold of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're gonna have a purpose. You just need to be in control of what that purpose is gonna be. Okay, because when you have no purpose, then somebody else would use you for their purpose. I believe that, bro.
And then that's where like look. So I have a saying like everything in moderation, even moderation. So there's times to let loose.
I like that, bro. I like that.
You know what I mean? Like you literally like everything in moderation, even moderation. There's
even
time
moderation
to go free, bro.
I like that.
You need to moderate everything though, like for real. Like there's like a time and place for everything, and so like you need to really. The sooner you can learn that about yourself, I feel like the better off you're always gonna be, just in general. And that's where I'm at in my life now. That's why I say party in peace. Like I feel like I'm comfortable and just in understanding enough of myself to be able to offer people something. Because the thing is like this is another thing. Like I can't help you be a doctor if I'm not a doctor myself, right? So like I have to to be able to help people. I can only speak from what I can, and I can only help you with what I've been through. If it's something that I haven't gone through, it's not something that I can only give you my perspective. I can't give you anything that's necessarily going to help. That's why people say my condolences, because it's like, bro, there ain't nothing I can do to help. It's just like that. Like that's it. You just have my best wishes. Like, and so I don't know. This album. Like I hope that I know that you guys did. I hope that other people, like I know people in this community, and I never knew, but I hope other people it translates the same thing. I hope that they get something out of this album that they didn't previously have.
Well, I'm sure they will if you can get it to their ears. You know, if
I'm gonna try
you start holding motherfuckers down and forcing them and shit. You know what I mean? You gonna listen to this shit, put the headphones on them and shit. Nah, bro, the album is super solid. I find it, like I said, I'm gonna say it again, it's like grown man music. For me, somebody who's been through a lot of struggles, still going through struggles, but have overcame a lot. And sometimes just staying alive, that's how I want. You know what I mean? Just us being here is a form of we made it, we won. You know what I mean? Like, right? I mean, we still here. You gotta look at it like that, bro. Your album has a triumphant type of vibe to it at times. Like I said, like somebody who made it from the struggle, but then also recognizing current struggles or continuous struggles. Your album is phenomenal, bro. Your writing is phenomenal. I love everything about it, bro. How do we get it to people's motherfucking ears? You know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing. Like, how do you get motherfuckers to press play without paying $1 trillion in fucking? You know what I mean?
And listen, that's where I'm at now. I'm at the point now where like I'm fucking I'm probably investing some money into this album. I'm gonna probably I'm probably gonna run this as a YouTube ad once it's out. I'm gonna run it on Google. Like I'm gonna be promoting the fuck out of this album because there's like I don't know. This album has some songs on here that I think that like not maybe I'm not trying to I'm trying to break the next step, and I think there's songs on here that are quality enough that are shit that I could be performing at the Gathering in a couple years. I could be doing some other things that are the step up from where I'm at now. I'm throwing my own shows and I'm doing so like that's my next goal. So I will invest enough into it to where I feel like in booking a few shows that I have trying to performing this music live. That's one way that I've actually gained a lot of fans is just going out there and performing live like I do. I'm going to try to be taking Rick. I'm not kidding, bro. I'm going to be hitting you and Cinematics up. I'm going to be trying to perform down in Philly in like the next year. Like, I want to be
better. You might do better in some of the outskirts around Philly.
PA. Try to come to the PA.
Yeah, you might do better there because here is a little wild, bro. You know what I mean? It's a little wild.
Philly is one.
Yeah. So this album for me, bro, like I said, I related to fucking every single record on this album. There was not one record that I didn't find some sort of personal connection with it. So based on that, bro, man, I'm gonna have to give this album like a 9.4, bro. This joint is up there, bro. This joint is up there for me, and it's just capped off by that good song with all of us in it. I don't know, man. This album's really good, bro. And the era of just uploading an album and hoping that it goes viral, I think we're done with that. That doesn't work anymore. There was a time you could upload a song, it might go viral. You know, I think that's over now, bro. I think now it's paid adverts and running ads and using Google and
100%.
I think we're
reels.
Right, because you're battling nerds that have a ton of money. That's who's at the top of rap. A bunch of nerds that at school, like back in the day, like I mean, like nah, bro. But now they at the top of the game because they got a little money. They could pay for the advertising. They went viral that way. They didn't go viral based on their content. They went viral based on numbers. And I would say also be careful a lot about these shows that you get invited to because a lot of those are popularity contests. It's not about skill all the time. It's about how many numbers are you bringing with you. You know what I mean? Type of shit. And
honestly, thanks to Rick Ruger, there's not too like, hey, listen, I know I've got at least 10 people that are coming with me damn near almost anywhere I go.
It's more than 10, bro. It's more than 10, bro.
It's true. We have 20 to 25 people in here, and this is you coming back to the old channel. Like we're back to like,
bro, before everything happened, we were having 30 people in here. We just have to now get back into all the way into the algorithm. But we were at like 29, 30 people in here every episode. Look at the numbers. Go back and look at the last couple lives before the channel ended, bro. We were doing like almost 200 and something views every episode. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Most people don't even, But we'll get back there, bro. Listen, I don't even care about that. What I care about is our community is still intact. You know what I mean? Fuck the numbers all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
No, the numbers are like you said. The rest will fall in place. And that's what I'm saying. Like I've even, man, I like the people like I've ran through here. I've met people like Zach Tier. Zach Tier and me have actually kind of gotten close recently, and I mean he just sent 1,000 people to my Facebook page, and I
didn't even know you knew Zach.
Yeah, like that's like I'm actually on Zach Tier's street team. I actually help him promote a lot of his stuff on his thing.
That's what's up, bro. Zach's cool, man. That's good, bro.
He's a cool dude, man. He's cool. He's genuine. Same thing with SQG. Like I'm in the Siamese Go God street team. Yeah. And I talk more with Cartoon, but I like them both. I respect a lot of so like those are some artists that have shown me that are especially like Zach and Cartoon and all them. They're all kind of relatively close to me. They're only,
Yeah.
you know, they're only an hour or two away from where I'm at. So like, they have a better idea of the landscape in the Midwest, and they've helped me. They've personally given me advice on things that I could do if I'm serious about taking shit to the next level. I've met like being able to be with BLI and having the website and able to access to like just design my merch that I want to on the, like I designed that rug that I bought, Rick. Like I came up with that, put that on the website, and I like Cinematics told me how to load it, upload it. So like there's been you guys and because of meeting you has led to all of that. Like and just what you guys offer as far as a strong sense of community and allowing me to feel like I can come in here and be myself, man. Like I just want to thank everybody because you guys are what allows me to be odd. You know what I mean?
Man, I love hearing that, bro. That's humbling. That's why I started this, man. I can't believe that we have what we have, and that's why I fight to protect it. That's why when you see me and them fangs come out, bro, it's because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have much in real life anymore, bro. Like my kids are grown, like you know what I mean? Like this hip hop is what I have, bro. My community on here is what I have. And I'm gonna fight trust me, I'm gonna fight if I got to. But I'd rather not, bro. I'd rather love and grow. You know what I mean? But hey, I think everybody knows we'll do whatever we need to do. All right, bro. Listen, I really appreciate you rocking with us tonight, man. Everybody out there, bro, this was a great episode. I love your album. I have heard a lot of it before tonight, but I enjoyed hearing it again a lot, bro.
That's just
I love
part
it.
of being on Rick Ruger. That's how much I fuck with you guys.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, it be hard. You be trying to hold the songs back, but then it's like, you know you got some heat and you want people to hear it. Yeah, I know, bro. I know the feeling. It's hard. Man. Yo, mad love to everybody, man. Thanks for rocking with Rickrugerreviews, bro. Who's next? I don't know.
Could be you.
My dad.
Thanks for rocking with Rickrugerreviews. We broke it down, gave you all the views. What's next? I don't know. It could be you. Yeah, it could be you. Thanks for rocking with Rickrugerreviews. From the beach to the bars, yeah, we tell the truth. What's next? I don't know. It could be you, stay tuned. Yeah, it could be you. Yeah, we tapped in every track, every lane. From the underground heat to the top of the game. Real talk, no cap, yeah, we keep it the same. If it's fire, we salute. If not, we explain. Built from the passion, not chasing the fame. Every voice got a shot, every artist a name. So if you got that sound, better step in the frame. Next review might be you, we claim. Thanks for rocking with Rickrugerreviews. What's next? I don't know. It could be you.